Oh,
I'm trying to send a distress signal. Stop talking about doctors.
I'm a doctor.
I'm the doctor.
I'm the doctor!
No, Doctor, I'm the doctor, and I say that you're not fit.
You may be a doctor, but I'm the doctor.
The original, you might say.
The definite article.
But probably not the one you expected.
hey there, Steven. Hello, Thomas. Hello, Parrot Head. Yeah, I'm here. Oh, shit. Thought I'd pop on since I wasn't asleep. How's everybody doing tonight? Besides out brawling. Yeah, Steven. I seen your post. Out brawling. Hey, Papa. Or as I dead name you, Quicksand Kickstand. Alright, I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere for a while. Figured if I can't sleep, I might as well jump on and give somebody some entertainment. Even though I might be boring as hell, I'm here for you. I am here for you. Poor Thomas waiting for work to be over. I'm sorry. That's true. It could be Wookiee supremacy too. We want to dead name him even further back. I'm a bad person. I do that. Bad Deej. Bad. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. I read the whole posting, Steven. I read it all. Troublemaker, you. We'll talk about it when you get home. It'll be fun. It'll give us something to talk about. Yep. 3:30 in the morning. Well, at least for me. Here I am. Here I am. Rock you like a hurricane. Yeah, yeah. So if anybody wants to pop up, you know how to do it. The link's there. We will be sitting here just wondering what the hell is going on in the world. Tuesday morning. Tuesday. What else going on that I can see up? I kind of scroll down. Nothing really important's trending. Nothing that I can see at this moment. Yeah, the Navy one wasn't bad. Yeah, that's right. Wookiee Lives Matter. It's older than that. Yeah, the Navy episode of Quantum Leap wasn't super bad. The one after that one, it was okay. Still, you know, he's trying to break a woman out of a mental institution. All that crap happens. 7 baby Wookiees in a trench coat. That'd be one hell of a bump mess moving around a trench coat now. Come on now. Dark of Iron is in the chat now. Hello. And Bree didn't give you a wrench for that? Son of a bitch. Should have went in as Brie Larson's biggest fan. That might have got you some attention. That might have got you some attention there, Papa. Or Mr. Larson. Maybe. I don't know. Could have got you some attention. Oh, I feel like shit right now, Tony. Sitting here and my hands and feet and legs will not stop vibrating. Sure, that would be good if I had a female right now because she would love the vibrating effects, but I don't, so I have to put up with this all on my own, and it just keeps in and out, in and out, in and out. Yeah, it was BS that she got monetized in like so damn quick. But hey, you're an all-important Hollywood actor. No review, no watch hours, no nothing like that. You don't have to have all the watch hours that quick. Boom. Others have to work their butts off to keep their watch hours up and keep their subscriber base. Yeah, no butt. She has no butt. Went downhill after Kong because, you know. Morning, mountains. Mountain says, remember, when leaving the toilet, no matter how nice the soap smells, don't sniff your fingers. Good advice. Don't sniff your fingers. Are you warning us from experience there, mountains? Well, yeah, you can't really remember her character at all in there. She was pretty unforgettable, but who the hell was watching King Kong for her anyway? They were there to see a giant monkey. They were all there for the monster fights. Come on now. Seriously. Who watches a giant monster movie and is there for the characters? We don't give a shit about the characters. We want to see the monster fights. Why some of the Godzilla stuff pisses me off, because there's too much attention to the characters. I want to see more of the monster fights. Like Jesus. That is true too, Parrot Head. Don't whiz on the electric fence, but it was fun as a kid when we'd get the town kids to come out and party with us in the country, and we'd be sitting around drinking a few beers, which we shouldn't have been doing, but we were doing it anyway. And then the town kids would ask, "Where's a good spot to go pee?" And we'd tell them over there on that pole, and then watch them get zapped. Their urine hit the electric fence. Now that's quality entertainment, folks. And hello, pop culture. Quality entertainment, watching the town kids get laid out on their butts from peeing on the electric fence. That's right. Giant monsters, giant robots, giant crabs, all that stuff. Don't need a story. Just let them go at it. Especially if they can shoot fire out their mouth and fly around and destroy things. That's all you want to see. Destruction. I want to see King Kong pick up a train and throw it. I don't want to see any of that other garbage. Nah, we didn't have him grabbing the stinging nettles. Just peeing on the electric fence. Robot Jocks wasn't bad in the day. See, what was another fun thing to do with the city kids? Well, of course, take them out to the barn and get them scared with a bull. Now that's fun. Stark wants to see King Kong fight Ultraman. The only thing that really annoyed me with some of the old Godzilla movies was Jet Jaguar. Come on now. Seriously? A little tiny robot that could do a couple of kung fu moves and then grow to the same size as freaking Godzilla? Bullshit. Bullshit right there. I call bullshit. You can't do that. Try cow tipping. Have him go out there and slap the bull and then watch the bull chase him out of the pasture. Now that's fun. Yeah, there we go. I remember that movie very well too. Parrot Head, Debbie Does Dallas, and here's Walton.
I walk in and it's like the first thing you say is Debbie Does Dallas, and then say Parrot Head. That makes sense. We're talking about porn.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
Well. We were just throwing all kinds of old movies out. Mostly it was monster movies, but Parrot Head took it to the Debbie Does Dallas route.
Debbie Does Dallas is a monster movie.
No, it could have been a monster
Horror
movie.
monsters, man.
The hell are you doing up so late?
So what I've discovered, Deed, what I've discovered is that when you get into a physical altercation, and you have gotten to a certain age, like the neck. You remember when you were in your 20s and you got into a fight? You didn't feel it till the next day. And
in your 40s, you feel it pretty much now.
Yeah. Let's see. About an hour ago, it was just the knuckles on my right hand, and now it's my shoulder and my ankle. I don't even know how I hurt my ankle.
Yep.
God damn! It was ground and pound. I mean, street fights always go to ground and pound.
Tomorrow, it will be you trying to get up out of bed and nothing wants to move.
Oh, dude, I'm not looking forward to it. I am not looking forward to that.
You should have bought you a big thing of Bengay before you came home from the store because you're going to need it.
Yeah, some Bengay. Jeez, there was no place open to get it, even if I wanted to go get it.
Oh, you'd be surprised. Some of them damn gas stations will have it in there because of people like us that do these crazy things.
It's been a few years. It's been a few years since and even the last fight I got into really didn't turn to ground and pound. It was just a bitch slap, bitch slapped and a fucking hit and a push, and that's about all it was. But
the last fight I got into, last one I got in, it turned into a 3-on-1 situation, and I ended up with a boot imprint on my forehead.
God damn, you went up against 3?
Yeah.
Oh man, don't take that shit. That's great.
I still walked away.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
The cop comes up and says, "You want to press charges?" I said, "For what?" He's looking, points at my forehead, and I said, "What about it?" And he goes, "Well, I can see the shoe imprint."
That's a badge.
I said, "Well, then I got something to talk about for the next few days, I guess."
God damn, man.
But at least then I was still in my 30s. So
you were still in your 30s? Okay, so you recovered a little quicker. Last real fight I ever got into was 7 years ago. I mean, I remember it hurting. It hurt. But not like this.
Papa Cotton says, "You're way too old for that."
I'm way too young to get
shit.
I'm way too young to get disrespected, Papa. Sometimes you can't let shit go. And honest to God, 9 times out of 10, Deed, you're a fighter. 9 times out of 10, when you step to somebody who's disrespectful, they back down. There's a lot of keyboard warriors out there. There's a lot of people out there that think they can just be ignorant and act wreck and have a big mouth and it works. Nah. But this dude, like I said in the Rogue chat, we ended up talking for like an hour after once everything calmed down. It was an even fight. I won. Damn it. but I
That's
gave
a-
him respect.
That's a rarity these days, though, to have
Yeah.
an even fight.
Yeah, yeah.
Usually, if you get in a fight, somebody else jumps in.
Nobody jumped in. I don't know if like there wasn't that many people there. No cops came or nothing. It was like I said, it quickly turned into ground and pound, and then it's just like, had them locked. And
See,
and
the
then
problem
like, it
with
gets to the
me,
point where it's like, all right, am I gonna fucking snap this dude, or am I gonna, are you done? And that's basically how it ended. It was like, are you done?
the problem with me was when I got into that fight, it started off as a one-on-one, but the dude started getting his ass kicked, so his buddies had to jump in to help.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of stuck in a situation there, I guess. You just got to deal with it. You always assume there's going to be another person, like even if it's one-on-one. Always assume it.
I guarantee, though, 2 of them didn't have sex that night.
Yeah, you went for
'Cause
the.
I went for low blows.
You got to. Oh no! You're outnumbered. Absolutely, you go for. I'm going for fucking eyes. I'm going for your throat. I'm going for your balls. You're fucking right. Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, we
Got him
already
good in the
saw
nuts, huh?
Stark. We already saw the monster in the bunny suit on Walton's last stream. I made sure of that.
That's how Deej made his Rogue Entertainment entrance by showing us his big pink package.
Right. I wanted to prove it was more than just an avatar.
That was perfect. That was perfect, Deej.
I was trying to hurry up and put that damn thing on before you pulled us up out of the bottom.
Oh, well, I mean, you did it. You did it perfectly. How you doing tonight, man? What's going on?
I'm having a rough night. I can't sleep. Everything is freaking feeling like I'm being electrocuted.
Oh, damn, man. Fibromyalgia?
Yep. Well, it's more like neuropathy.
Damn.
I'll
Are you
find
going to the
out
doctor?
I'll find out for sure at the end of next month, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Yeah, I hope not, man. It's like there's no real cure for that.
I know. And all I've been doing all night is trying to go to sleep, but everything's just like shaking and vibrating and feels like electric shots going into me. And it's like, fuck it. If I'm going to be up, I might as well stream.
Yeah, dig it. Dig that.
And LDG's yelling, son of a bitch, because I'm streaming in the middle of the night.
Yeah, LD, where you at, Pickles?
Pickles is probably laying in bed.
A lot more comfortable than either of us.
That's right.
God damn. Dude, I have a fucking shooting pain from between my shoulder blade and my spine on the left, all the way up to my neck now.
Hey, you pulled a bunch of shit that hasn't been moved in a while.
Oh, no fucking doubt, bro. I put him in an arm bar and fucking flipped his ass on his shoulder. I was not. Or an arm lock. Put that shit right up behind his back. Picked him up, twisted, threw him on his shoulder. That's how the ground and pound started.
Papa's like, you're lucky you didn't bring your knuckles to a gunfight.
I mean, if it comes to first off, if you're facing a gun, you have to shoot. You've got to shoot. You've got to come at them. You have to. If it's a knife, that's a different story. Unless they can throw it. I've had a gun in my face more than once.
I wouldn't worry too much if they throw the thing unless they kind of look like Sulu.
Right? Listen, I would fucking curse myself if I ever got hit by somebody throwing a knife and shit.
That's the best way I can say it without YouTube getting too mad at me.
Been getting hit with like a Chinese star or some shit. Like, that's a fucked up way to go out. It's like, bitch, just hit me with a bow and arrow. Why don't you? What the fuck?
God damn. I got into a fight and I didn't know it was ninjas.
It felt good though, Deej. I've been itching to fight for a while. I've been itching for one, like just all the shit that I went through and had to overcome, and the people, still coming at me and shit. Like it felt good. Like and man, like I said, like afterwards, man, we talked. We talked for a good while afterwards.
Like I've said before, guys, never underestimate the little guy.
Yeah.
They're usually wirely.
Got to get two little guys together. I've seen dudes who are short that like I would not want to fuck with. Like that temper is explosive, especially little Irish guys.
Yeah, never get into a midget fight.
No, I'm not fighting a midget. I would feel
They'll bite your ankles.
I would feel like I don't know. I'd feel like I'd be abusing, like if I was beating up a cripple or something. Like I would feel bad about that.
I don't know. You're not much taller than one. Come on now.
That's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up. I'm at least 2 midgets high, at least.
Well, not when you take pictures next to tall oaks. You don't look like that.
Oh my God! Papa said a friend of mine shot another friend of mine with a flaming arrow. God damn! Like, how do you live that down? That's some shit. That's a story. Like you.
I don't know. The only crazy shit we did anywhere near that was have bottle rocket fights. We shot each other with bottle rockets.
Yeah,
but
bottle rockets. Fuck yeah! Remember doing that dumb shit when we were kids? Yeah.
they sting a little bit, but you live.
Yeah. They don't have, you know what, kids nowadays, they're not like us 80s kids, or 70s kids, 80s kids.
Yeah,
Not
we
too
were
many of the
wusses.
90s kids. That's when they started giving us all Ritalin and shit, and started getting us in connection with our fifis.
Yeah, and trying to make you wear a helmet on a bicycle.
Right. Yeah, got to put a seatbelt on. Can't ride in the back of the station wagon. Can't ride in the back of the truck. Yeah, I was like an 80s, 90s hybrid. I was an 80s kid, but like a 90s teen. So
Yeah, I was the 70, 80 hybrids.
gotcha. So you're well, okay. Your generation is tougher than mine, hands down. Your Gen X is harder than my Gen X.
That's right.
No doubt.
Good morning, Bosco, and good morning, Philip, our little Star Trek Picard actor.
Oh yeah, dude! Congratulations, Phil. That is fucking incredible. Deej came over and showed me that scene. Awesome, bro. Congratulations. That is epic. That was freaking incredible. I'm watching that whole scene unfold. Let me ask Phil. Okay, I know you're a stand-in at that point, but I need to ask you this one question. Did you know that Worf was going to survive, or were you hoping that Worf was going to kill Raffi? Like, did you know the script?
The most I've heard Phil complain about yet was it was too fucking dark.
Well, yeah, it is. It's Kurtzman Trek dark. It is Kurtzman Trek dark, and that's that. I do have a problem with the lighting. Like a lot of the things that you bring up when we're doing the reviews and stuff, like they're fucking legit, man. And I understand why people, like, I understand being, the Phantom Menace historian and being around for all these years, why people are like so adamant against, like, we fuck this shit. We've been disrespected so much. We can't fucking like this shit. Like, you can't give up. And I get all that. This is like and I understand it's Kurtzman Trek. It is. It's still Kurtzman Trek. Still got his name on it.
Look,
But it's-
Papa Cotton's, oh, fuck the Trek shit already.
Oh shit! All right, we'll stop talking. Jesus Christ, Papa.
I know it. I kind of feel bad, though, because I'm actually watching a TV show right now that is produced by Kurtzman that isn't completely horrible.
Really? What is it?
Salvation.
Salvation. I don't think I've heard of it. What's it on?
Right now I'm watching it on Paramount Plus.
Yeah. What's it about?
Asteroid's going to hit the Earth, and this high-tech billionaire is trying to figure out ways to stop it from hitting the planet.
Oh.
And then there's like a hacker group that tries to take over everything, and then you got the shady group of billionaires that are trying to run everything and everything else, and they kill off 2 presidents in a row just to try to get this billionaire in as president and everything. It's a little weird, but it isn't horrible.
Is there another asteroid coming at Earth? Because Hollywood mimics real life.
I don't know. Morning, Yvette.
Yeah. Good morning, Yvette. What's up, Stark? What's up, Phil? What's going on? All right, talk to Phil. What's up, Bosco? Good to see you guys. Thank you for coming through. Please smash the like button, share out the link. Let's get DJ to 1,000. This man deserves to be 1,000.
I'm not too worried about it.
My girlfriend, she's into like all of the like how Hollywood mimics real life. She's into like alien conspiracy. She's a military vet, and her dad was in the military. Kids are in the military. Like, she's all into that. I don't know how many of the stories I can actually say that she's told me. Some of them are really fucking out of this world, but like she was saying that when they did the remember like the Mayan calendar thing, Like, do you remember around that time, around 2012, there was an asteroid that they were saying had like a 2% chance to hit Earth or some shit?
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember that? Yeah. Apparently, there is a I will say conspiracy theory that it was actually there. It was going to hit Earth, and it was taken off course by extraterrestrials. So I want to look into that a little bit more. I've been reading other materials.
With this TV show, remember that meteorite that blew up over Russia?
Yeah. The one from right.
Well, see, in this show, it's a conspiracy. Well, it's not a conspiracy. Apparently, the U.S. military was attaching hardware to meteors, try to weaponize them.
Mm-hmm. Like how weaponize them? How, like directed impacts?
Directed impacts to hit their enemies. So, plausible deniability, it was an asteroid hit.
Oh shit!
And that's part of this whole thing was this group that tried to do a coup of the U.S. government wanted to blow up this asteroid at a certain position so the pieces would rain down over China, Russia, and Asia area.
It's fucking scary to think about.
So far, I think it's only 2 seasons long because I can't see anything, and I think it's a couple of years old.
Is it a good show? I mean, I'm looking for other shows.
It's not the worst show in the world.
Yeah.
And it's also got one of the billionaires that's trying to run things behind the scenes and everything else is the guy that played Walter on Fringe.
Okay. The
old guy. So it's kind of fun watching him in there trying to be the bad guy.
Yeah, I like reviewing shows. I got credit Matt Mardigan for that because I just gave up on TV for the longest time, And then he said to start watching, the Mayor of Kingstown, and that show's really good. Thank God Jeremy Renner, Geeks and Gamers, shared out a tweet of Jeremy Renner. He's going through therapy now. Thank God, physical therapy. It's good to see him. I'm glad because
Well, he put out some posts that he was retiring from acting, so he wasn't going to finish that.
Oh, he's not going to finish it. That's a shame if he can't, because that show is written so well. Characters are so good. I mean, like triggering good if you identify enough with certain characters, or identify with, knowing people like them. So yeah, I'm kind of like back into looking for TV shows and stuff to review, because I don't know how soon I'm going to start doing constant content on author Stephen Walton. Want to maintain doing the live streams and stuff, and I don't really want to put too much more effort into it until I get volume 2 out. That's kind of like that's my goal. Like I'm not allowed to do constant. I'm not allowed to resume that growing that channel until I get that done. And but it's like, Deej, I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired of bitching about bad entertainments. And there's other people out there that have been doing it and do it really well. Mahler, for instance. Jesus, Mahler's fucking great. Critical Drinker. He's great.
Oh, you want another show then? If you want to semi-enjoy something?
Show.
Watch the new Night Courts.
So who told me that wasn't that good? Script Doctor was saying it wasn't that good. Is it? But you think different?
I don't think it's that bad.
Really?
They could have done a hell of a lot worse job on it, and it's kind of funny watching Dan Fielding try to be the defender instead of the prosecutor.
Dan Fielding, yeah. See, I am John Larroquette. I really do like John Larroquette.
He's the only one that returned from the original cast.
Yeah, that's what Script was saying.
But it's kind of funny watching him try to be the defender.
All right, I'm gonna give it a shot. Because Script said it wasn't terrible. It just didn't gel with him.
And plus, I just love the blonde. That's the judge.
Oh, really? Is she hot?
Yeah.
She got big hooters.
It's the one that played Bernadette in Big Bang Theory.
Oh.
Short little blonde with the big hooters.
Big hooters.
She's the judge.
God damn.
She's
Wow.
Harold Stone's daughter.
All right. What's that playing on?
It's on NBC on like Monday or Tuesday nights. It's on the regular NBC station, but then the next day you can get it on the streaming service.
Yo, Coil. There be fucking rogues
Hey,
here.
Coil.
What's up, Coil? Oh, man. What's up, Pop Culture? Good to see you, dude. Pops,
And so far, they haven't had anything really woke on that show. They had one episode with a bunch of kids that wanted to come in and demonstrate, but that's the only thing they've done so far on it. Everything else is just kind of goofy people coming in trying to defend like it used to be.
Well, like the original Night Court was that was a show I always watched growing up. Loved that show. Is Bull on there?
Nope.
Think any of the other actors come through?
Nope, it's just Lara Cat. I keep waiting for maybe one or two of them to make a guest appearance, but they haven't so far. Just Lara Cat. I'm hoping they get Brent Spiner back to play that sad sack guy
That's right. Oh shit.
that every time they tried to do some business or something, it failed.
Yeah. Oh fuck, I forgot about that.
Right, there was life for Spiner before Data. No, they're not all dead, Papa.
Immortal, Mad said to check out Tulsa King, but he said that if you're gonna watch it, you gotta get through like the first 4 episodes or so because it might bore you out. I think it's like too much character development on the main character, like concentrating on him. But the series itself is legit. That's the word on the street that I've heard. Richard Mole is retired. Yeah, that's what I figured. I mean,
Yeah, the one that played Roz is probably retired too. But
yeah, Richard Mole and oh god, come on, House. Him playing the bad guy in House. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude.
I loved House. William Catt.
Yeah, that was such a good fucking horror film. I don't think it's underrated.
Now, House 2, the second story, that wasn't that good.
House 2 was not a continuation. House 2 should have been its own story because it was not a continuation of House. It was something entirely different. The Crystal Skull and all that stuff.
Well, I think that's why they called it the second story.
Yeah, no. It should have been its own story.
Oh, Parrot's Head said, Walton, check your twatter.
Check my Twitter. All right, I'm going to check my Twitter.
Right off the top of the bat, Papa, the only ones I think are dead are Harry Anderson, Marky Post. Out of the main crew that was there at the end of the series.
God bless you, Parrot Head. God bless you.
He's sending boobs again.
Oh, he sent me the picture of the chick and then I guess a nude of her. Oh, my dear God.
Didn't send it to me.
You gotta come on. Don't deny me.
He will. He's gonna deny me now because I said, fuck you, Perry.
Oh my God, she is. Yeah, she would definitely. If there's damage, I can't see those eyes that well, but if there's damage in those eyes, she could definitely drain my soul. Oh fuck. My girl and I are gonna start making t-shirts. We're gonna start designing twin train wreck t-shirts instead of twin flame. I love the damage in your eyes.
There you go.
Yo, I just said, you know what? If we're gonna do this, let's make it fun. I don't want to have shirts that just say I survived the narco bath. Let's make it fun. Let's bring back dueling. Let's go all in.
Yeah, yep. There's those pictures. Oh yeah.
Oh my God, where is that from? Holy shit, that is excellent. Like, oh God, look at. I mean,
now he's loading me up with tons of pictures.
Those are those daddy issues look way too good. Oh my God.
He loaded me up. Well, yeah, there was 2 old lady bailiffs, and that's when they finally went with the younger Roz.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Well, the one didn't the one pass away?
2 of them did.
The older bailiff.
Both of the older ones passed away.
Both, okay.
That's when they got Roz. They figured, well, we better get somebody younger instead of having to keep replace bailiffs over and over
Yeah.
and over.
I mean, for me, it was, I watched the show when I was, like preteen, younger. You know what show I also like? Cheers, man. I love that show.
Yeah, Cheers was. I kind of missed Coach after he died, though. But Woody wasn't bad.
Woody wasn't bad. He was as about a good a replacement as you could get. Young Woody Harrelson, dumbass.
And of course, I'm the idiot that had the hots for Lilith.
Really? Oh God, yeah. Lilith was such a bitch. Oh my. Lilith desired being choked, strung from the ceiling. Lilith wanted to be treated very badly in the bedroom. That's all she wanted. But Frasier just couldn't do it.
All that hair up kind of made her look like she was playing it, but when she dropped that hair down, oh
Yes.
boy.
Yes. Hot. Definitely issues going on. She wanted to be choked. Yes.
I thought maybe she had a school issue and she just wanted to play the bad girl teacher thing.
Absolutely, she would in the bedroom. That is a.
And Papa's calling me gross now. You shut up, Papa. You're the one that likes Brie Larson's feet now. I don't want to hear it.
Stark, absolutely. Frasier helped my vocabulary too. Absolutely. Absolutely. When Shelley Long left, and then Coach died, it was like the show did change, but it was one of those times where there was like this kind of rough period, when Sam lost the bar and all that, but it found its footing again. Sometimes shows aren't able to do that when main cast members leave or there's like a major change to a show. Spartacus, for instance, one of my favorite shows of all time. When oh God damn, I can't think of his name. Oh my God. When the first actor died, forgive me, Andy Whitfield, when he passed away, then they had the prequel series and then they brought in Liam. It took a season for people to get used to Liam. The show never really recovered, fully because Andy Whitfield made that show.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not eating right now because of these two statements from Papa Cotton. I want to make toe rings with Brie Larson.
Hail, brother.
With my mouth.
Hail, brother. Get it, Papa.
No. Hell no.
Get it, Papa.
No way. Hell no. I've done some pretty fucked up things in my life, but hell no. I'm not sticking no foot in my mouth.
I fully support you, Papa Cotton. Get that shit.
Wow.
You all right? Are you affected? Did he just affect you? That is his job. You understand that?
No, I'm glad my stomach's empty. I am glad my stomach is empty at this point.
God damn, I love Papa Cotton.
It might have made me throw up. Maybe.
God.
I don't know. Son of a bitch.
Looks like Brie Larson. Stark said Brie Larson looks like Draugr. Like Draugr. I don't know what that. Like a shot I stepped in the wrong barrel. Here she comes coughing up dust, speaking dragon shit.
And there's another one, Sarah Jessica Parker. I never could understand what people saw in her either. But then again, I remember her from Square Pegs, and that was not a pretty sight back then.
Sarah Jessica Parker looked good to me in fuck, come on. I can't think of
Hey,
anything.
Keely.
What's up, Keely Chow? What that witch movie? Fuck, the Disney one.
Oh, well, okay. Hocus Pocus. She did look
Focus.
good.
She looked good in Hocus Pocus.
She did look good as her witch character in Hocus
Yeah.
Pocus. I will give you that much.
But Sex in the City. Where was the sex? I'm expecting to like that. If you have sex in the title, I want to see banging. You know what I mean? Like that. That's. I'm sorry. Why do you have this in the title, and I'm not seeing TNA banging going on? I'm not saying full on penetration. It's like, but if you got sex in the title, that is what I expect. Why am I not seeing Parker's tits? This is an issue.
Well, no, I wasn't worried about Parker. I was worried more like, come on now, you gave us Lassie and Porky's. Why ain't she doing anything in a TV show called
Kim
Sex and the City?
Cattrall. Kim Cattrall has been a hottie and you know she's fun. She got that crazy. There's damage in those eyes. She's fun, you know. And right, exactly. Why am I not getting this? No, that was a very big disappointment for me.
Papa says those 4 hags were disgusting.
I mean, Kim was a little, you know, she was up there when that show was coming out.
She's really up there now.
Yeah, but she wasn't like, you know, unbangable. I wouldn't say.
No,
I would have banged her, and the brunette too. I'd have banged the brunette too.
Yeah, not the redhead.
Nah, yeah, there was something wrong with her. There was something wrong with the vajayjay. There's something was that uterus was loose.
No, I think it would have had a bunch of dust come out of it and cobwebs.
Yeah, I don't know whatever to say. Sarah Jessica Parker. You know what I'm upset about? We never got to see Sarah Michelle Gellar's tits. Like, that is a disappointment. You know what disappoints me is seeing Neve Campbell's tits way after we should have seen them. You know, like, I don't like, ladies, listen, if you're in Hollywood, there is certain expectations I have from you as an actress. And I'm not saying every movie, but while everything's still tight, let me see it. You know, that's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking.
Well, you know, you could have saw Sarah Jessica Parker here just months ago, because they did put out that Hocus Pocus 2.
But, dude, I mean, first off, she's little. I didn't see that film. Did you see it?
No.
Okay, because Disney and me.
It's not my kind of movie, but.
It would have been my kind of movie, I don't know, 10 years ago. You know?
Trying to see if I can find a picture.
And actually, I mean, like, I bet, like, my mom was a big Bette Midler fan, so I grew up on a lot of Bette Midler movies, comedy, stuff like that. So, like, I actually appreciate her talents. But
Trying to find a picture of what they look like.
my mom's
What
gay
she
too,
looks
so
like now. Of course, I try to call up these pictures.
Isn't attractive, yeah, Papa. Listen, we all have different tastes, bro.
That's actually the ones that would attract the most, because they know they're going to get the fill. Yeah.
Oh, Lord. I'm not going there. I met Warwick Davis at the last week. Oh, that's awesome! At the con last weekend, I asked him if he got caught looking up Jennifer Aniston's skirt. He said no, with the biggest shit-eating grin. It's freaking incredible. My dad is actually friends with Warwick. Been friends with him for like 20 years, and it all started like that, dude. It all started with, I think he wrote him a fan letter, and then they just started corresponding back and forth. But yeah, Warwick Davis is fucking awesome, dude. I mean, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to support, you know, his last endeavor, but it was really bad.
All right, here's supposed to be a picture from Hocus Pocus 2. I don't think she's still.
That's from 2?
Yeah, that's from 2.
Really? Them ladies look pretty good. They had to have been de-aged.
That's
Because
from
if that's
2,
them,
though.
that looks really good.
There we go.
I'll have to check that out. Parrothead, is there any pictures out there of Gellar's boobs? Is there anything out there?
That's not deep faked.
Yeah, I'm not. No, I don't do that. That's an insult to. Yeah. Oh, I got more pictures from Parrothead. Oh, okay. All right. That's some nips. All right. I mean, thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
So, let me see. Do I have something that would have scared?
We gave me a fappening link.
What's up, Danny? All right,
Yeah,
Danny. You want to know what happened on Name That Tune? All right, here we go. Me being the arrogant SOB that I am, thought I would toy with people. I didn't want to come in first place, but I wanted to make sure that I made the final round. So I kept just enough points ahead of everybody else to do that. Guess what? Chris Knight decides to pull a little fun thing and boots me out of the final round and replaced me with Tom Connors.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
So I didn't actually get to go against Moira Kitty. I was replaced with Tom.
Replaced you.
Yep. The funny thing is, Tom lost to Moira.
No, what? Nah.
Yep. Moira beat Tom.
Get the fuck out. I would have not seen that coming. I would have not called that.
Oh, I wouldn't have called that either. But the funny thing was, the songs that they were getting wrong, I knew left and right. I would have creamed them.
What's going on,
I
Deej?
didn't, Danny. I didn't have the most points. I had the second most points, so that should have put me in the final round against Moira, where I would have creamed her. But he thought it'd be funny because he must have thought that I would have just went full out and tried to destroy him. But I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to make everybody feel bad, so I was just taking it easy on him.
Oh, what a nice Deej.
I will say, after the end of it all and everything else, Tom was in the chat saying, well, you should do another show next week and let Deej go against Moira for a final round. I think he was kind of embarrassed that he got beat by Moira too.
Oh God, don't tell me that because I'll have to fuck with Tom now. Good job, Moira. Like, I'm not doubting Moira. Tom is a very knowledgeable man. I would have not guessed.
Well, yeah, because on Name That Tune, when it came down to it, it was me and Tom going head to head quite often.
Believe it.
And they brought Tom in once because we were doing a special 50s and 60s show. Nothing but 50s and 60s music. And Mandy Summers had kept saying that she could whip me at it.
Uh-huh.
So we had a special show where it was me against her. And I toyed around with her at the beginning. I was even giving her answers. But then everybody was getting mad that I was doing that. So I just cut loose and just started whomping her badly.
Really?
And it got to the final round, and I was destroying her, and it was all over with. And the next thing I know, Han and Chris brought in Tom to go against me on Oldies, and I beat him.
Tom was beat by a bunny and a pussy.
Yep.
Damn.
Well, I'd beat him before, too, in a regular match. But then he's won 2 also against me, so it's been like a 2-2 tie between us. And then I got forced into retirement after JJ passed because they needed the extra help, and I think they just wanted to get me out of there anyway because they got tired of me beating on everybody.
Yeah.
That's why I had originally set up this thing that after the season was over, I wanted to take on all the champions and see who I'd get in the final round to destroy them. And then I got sacked. Pushed out. Not mad about it. I was laughing.
Mandy, didn't somebody whip their dick out on Mandy's show like 4 days?
I don't know.
After
I have no
fucking
idea.
Friday Night Tights.
I have no idea.
Gary hasn't texted me back since I fucked with him about that. I had to. How do you not? You know what I mean? Yo, what's going on over there? Yeah, got a I heard of a sausage festival. what's going on, Gary? No, I think it was there was a picture. Mad showed it. It was one of the Mad Dumps. We had Ryan Roger on, and like he's kind of new. He's been around for a while. He's been doing a lot of videos and stuff, but he's making the rounds, and so we were talking about that. Like he brought it up in the backstage. It was like something I did not want to see, and then
okay.
Nothing.
Okay, folks, I'm gonna whip my dick out here on stream. There you go.
Oh, there's a dick. Good play on words.
You get a Dick Nixon, folks.
Deej.
Yo. I didn't do it.
My hand is really hurting, dude.
Well, I wish I could share my thing right now because I can't feel a damn thing, so it would have helped you out. And the good thing is, though, about all this numbness, if I just turn my hand upside down and masturbate and it feels like somebody else is doing it.
There you go. You can just sit on it for 10 minutes. Oh, my God. Fuck,
with you, Papa, nothing's never too far. Come on.
Yeah.
We expect it from you.
Yeah, Papa is the managing moderator on both my channels, and he came through on Rogue led this past week, and I was like, Papa, because he keeps it cool on Dragonstorm, because it's a different crowd there, and I was like, so because you're so good over there, you can do anything you want when I'm doing Rogue streams on my channel. Papa does have an off switch. He absolutely does have control. He just chooses not to exercise it.
Well, that's most of us. We choose not to. There's only certain streams that I absolutely behave in when I go to, and that's like Dolphin King Dolphin.
I don't think I've been there.
They just tell lots of dad jokes.
Okay.
So I behave over there. I don't really go too wild on their stuff. I went into Tom's stream earlier tonight and I said, Tom, I'm here to replace you. Get the heck off the stream and put me up.
Jesus. Oh, I might actually have to take some Excedrin. Oh my God. Guys, don't get into a fight when you're 45 years old.
By morning, you're going to take way more than Excedrin.
Oh, fuck.
You're going to be wanting a body cast by morning.
It felt good at the time, Deej. It felt good. I felt like I was 25.
It always feels good right at first because you got the adrenaline pumping and everything else, and as soon as that leaves your body, it's, oh, fuck. And 45, shit, you're still young.
Well, not as young as I thought I was about 3 hours ago.
Shit. Next month I turn 52, so I don't want to hear the 45 shit.
Oh, my bad, bro. My bad. My bad there, Senior Graybush.
That's right. Hey, there's no grays down there.
Oh, my fault. That's right. We've covered this.
That's right. It started the chest and went up. It never went down.
I found a couple, and it made me feel a little insecure for a moment. I tried to convince myself it was white blonde because I do have white blonde from Hereditary, but it was not a white blonde hair. It was definitely a gray. You are now getting old.
Oh, just blame it on overuse.
I wish I could.
I don't know. I seen the picture of you and that gal there the other day.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh no, yeah. But at the same time, someone makes an incredible leap like that, an adjustment, and moves. Then you know what I mean. Like, there's an adjustment period. Like we're getting to know each other. We just started living together, so we're getting to know each other. Like in that way. And,
hey, thank you, Parrot. Parrot sent me a picture of a girl with a horse head.
Pop culture. You calling yourself out? He said, I'm older than both you kids. Pop. I get it, Pop. I get it. I know. I'm gonna stop now. I'm just.
Don't make us whip you with our wheelchairs and
Oh my
walkers.
The next time, then I need to make a mantra and remind myself the next time I'm feeling jumpy. Yeah,
by
you're
the
not
time
that
that
young anymore.
by the time that comes around, you'll completely forgot your mantra, and you'll do it again, and
Probably.
then you'll be sitting there just like tonight, in
Yeah,
pain.
probably. I did have self control though. Like, I mean, like I said, it got to the point where it was like, all right, like, either
Oh,
this
and
just goes into serious damage or we stop. Yeah.
now experience enters the room with Mr. Lundell, because we won't talk about the age thing either with Mr. Lundell.
I feel like I'm the kid in the room right now.
You're starting to get there.
I'm getting there. Okay.
You're getting there. Keely, Papa, all the other ones are still young, but now we're with me and pop culture and Mr. Lundell. It's the old wise, or the wise men.
Oh my God. All right, give me a minute. I need to get some ice. I'll be right back.
And of course, Yvette, more experience too. You see what happens, folks, when you start to get a little bit older and get into a little rape. Oh, you're younger than me, Papa Cotton, so that's all that counts. That's right, the Over the Hill gang, for real. Oh boy. What a night. Oh, he will enjoy that parrot head. Should we tell him that he's got it or make him wait? Let's see. I think it's her. The hell do I know? It's 4:30 in the morning. Surprised I'm still coherent. Old horse face. Words of wisdom for the night. Yeah, where's all the white women? Now CNN's going to be mad at me because I used that. You know what I say? Fuck CNN. That's what I say.
Okay, I'm back.
He's
My
back.
parrot head.
Would you like to get really aroused?
I mean, my dick's okay. Yeah, sure. Why not?
I'm going to show you a picture that we'll see how it affects you.
Ah! Oh. Oh my God. Oh. Now it's damaged. Oh.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, but see, it momentarily took your mind off all your rest of your pain.
It did, but now it's back. Holy shit. I think I have a cut above my eye. I'm not sure I was feeling. Fuck. Now I'm starting to feel all the little things.
Well, yeah. Telling you, you can't be doing this.
At the time, it felt justified.
You better go listen to that Toby Keith song, "Good as I Once Was."
I don't like getting old.
Here did I. Uh-oh. You're a dumbass.
Papa, you know, sometimes I get sometimes the author gets a little rowdy.
JP's gonna go bounce some tennis balls against the wall.
All right, do that shit, man.
Tennis balls bounce against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. I stole a video from Kai.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
How's he doing? I haven't seen Kai in a while.
Not too bad. Just don't bring up Picard around him because he'll go off on a major ass rant.
Oh, really? Is he not? He doesn't like it.
He don't want to hear anything about it.
I hear you. Time Prophet coming in every week, just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you watching that show? Like, goddamn, like.
I gotta watch it just so I can watch to see how they fuck things up.
I mean, like, I'm getting enjoyment out of it. Let me be honest. You know,
I even got into a minor debate with Robert Meyer Burnett about it the other day on Twitter.
well, Robert's going a little bit over on the deep end there. My liberal brother.
Of course, when I sat there and brought up my point, he didn't respond to that one because he knew he'd lost the argument.
Really?
Yeah.
Robert
Yep.
never backs down from a debate.
He did to me. He backed down
Wow.
because my point made sense. My point about that stupid cloaking device was there's no way in hell it would have been in the freaking bird of prey because they would have originally took it out once they fished it up off the bottom of the ocean for study, and they wouldn't have been dumbasses and put it back in a bird of prey.
And the Klingon ambassador would have definitely had it brought back to Kronos. You know what I mean? Like, there's reasons why it should not be there. Like I said, that whole scene, I totally get the absurdity of it, but it was placed there for fans. Really, it was fan service. That's all it was.
That, and it was a plot device for them to move the story ahead.
Yeah,
because the story wasn't making any sense.
Oh God.
But after I brought that whole point up, especially when I said, name me, this is patterned, Starfleet's kind of patterned after the U.S. Navy, isn't it? So tell me, what ship, when they put in for a museum, would leave anything on that damn thing that would give anybody else an advantage if they took it?
Oh, no, yeah. You're
absolutely
right.
Nothing would be left on that thing.
And Lindell's right, too. The whole show is fans. Yeah, absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. Without a doubt. I didn't know. See, I had seen pictures of Delancey in season 2, but I did not watch season 2. I couldn't after season 1 was just.
Yeah, well, I already warned you. I already warned you. Once you watch it, you're gonna go nuts. What they did to Q during that second season was horrible.
Oh, it's Kurtzman Trek. It's not real Trek.
I go back and watch Enterprise all the way up until the second to last episode, and then I quit.
Like one of the I am getting genuine enjoyment out of it. One of the reasons why I'm talking about it, and of course, having you on and other people to debate and give their opinions on it, is because these motherfuckers. I hope at least somebody sees it and goes, "Hey, okay, we're doing something right. We're going in a right direction." With it, because Star Trek was always my favorite. It's always been my favorite. If I don't know, like if you swap Discovery with The Last Jedi, and like Discovery had been the catalyst to a lot of the backlash that had happened, I would have been all up in it, Really, I mean, because I love Star Wars too. I absolutely do love Star Wars. Grew up on it.
You know who the channel Trek Yards is?
Yes, I do.
Okay, the other night, Captain Foley was doing a live stream, and he reads a comment of what I said. Mm-hmm. You're going to have to listen to this one because it's funny.
All right,
we're going to put this up there. It is up, and let's Turn the sound on and make sure sound is all the way up, and we hit play.
Deej Odyssey, my theory, it ends with Michael Burnham's saying end hollow program. Now I'm fired again. I mean, it's the most right thing you've ever said. Not that you're fired, but that's what's going to happen. How did you guess, man? Oh, you just ruined it for everybody. Don't even bother watching the next 4 episodes because it doesn't matter in the long run.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh no, I got a better clip for the ending of my show now.
Oh, dude.
I will play it for you right now because this is funny. It's not the end of the show, folks, but this is how the new Foley clip.
Am I fired again? Yeah, you're fucking absolutely fired. All your promotions are redacted. Like, dude, why would you have to fuck yourself like that? Why? You're clipping all this shit, aren't you? You're gonna have a fucking montage of all the times I said you were right, said you were wrong, said you were fired, said you were rehired, said you were promoted during this live. You're gonna have them all and play them on your channel, aren't you? Well, you've absolutely been fired again because you're an asshole.
Triggered. That's great, dude. That's great.
Foley always comes through for me when I need something.
You covered this, aren't you?
I just love that part. You're an asshole.
I know, Papa.
Says,
I'm going good.
Parrothead says he's right about the last part.
Papa loves enjoying our pain. We understand this. Pop culture says the bird of prey never sunk. In the future, they have more strict environmental laws, faster retrieval equipment. Would have used a tractor beam to pull it out long before it sank. Yeah, agreed. I agree.
Papa, it's all for joking. Foley knows that I like to clip shit while he's streaming, so he gives me something good every once in a while.
That's good.
Because the old one, I had an older clip that I would end with where he's firing me, and he popped in the chat one day and seen me playing. He was just busting out laughing. He couldn't stop laughing at it.
I like seeing YouTubers doing that with each other. Yeah, just interactive like that. I used to love that about this whole community. When I first started, I used to love it. I used to love working with other people and promoting people and getting to know different groups.
Yeah, I used to have a hell of a lot of fun being able to bounce back and forth between each other. And then some decided they were better than the others. They'll ignore us now.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of jealousies and people getting into fights, like fights that affect other people and you don't even know it. You don't even know you've been affected because you still talk to somebody who had a fight with somebody else. You don't even know about the fight. And just dumb shit. And then don't be a dumbass and sabotage yourself.
Some of us still plugging away at it, and that's all that matters as long as we're entertaining those that want to keep coming and seeing us.
Yeah. Well, it's still a family. It's just I only talk to certain members of the family now. That's all.
It's kind of like a real family. You always got those outliners that you never really talk to them.
Right. I'm not coming to the family reunion. I'm going to write a book about the reunion, and then I'm not even going to show up.
I have all that shit in real life. What the fuck?
Yeah. I do like that some people pick up and kind of like start doing things in other directions. Like Pete. Etep loves horror, and now he's got the other channel that he's doing. He's working with Trina. Trina loves horror. Blame Deej. What's up, Michael T? I ain't seen you in a minute, man.
Usually I pop in his streams and do the hashtag blame Michael first, but he got me tonight, son of a bitch.
Oh, shit.
And for some reason, we're cringy SOBs. I don't know.
Are we cringy? fuck. Sometimes.
Yeah, well, might be just old and yell "get off my lawn" a few times.
Yeah.
Goddamn whippersnappers, snappers,
Snapples.
snapples. What the
Whippersnapples.
fuck? Whippersnappers. No, I'm having a stroke here live on stream, folks. Don't mind me. I'm still talking better than Joe Biden, so that's all that matters.
Oh my God, AOC. Like, Snow started popping up on my feed now, right? And so, you know, Corey and I used to be good friends. We don't talk anymore. But he had this one post showed up at AOC. Like I'm just reading it. Snow's just coming at this bitch, rightfully so. And she's like saying the most insane argument. She's like, they're trying to defend transgender LB, whatever the fucks, and blaming it on cisgender men, and like then also claiming that basically straight guys shouldn't be around children. You know, like we're the bane of all existence. I'm just like, what level of retard is AOC? Like how is she in office? How is she not? How is she still relevant? You know, like there are politicians out there that I disagree with that say some pretty dumb shit that I do not fucking agree with, right? And then there is a whole nother level of stupid, like Biden, AOC. You know, they're in the same group of dumbasses. Because she's insane. Yes, yes. Like, and you know what I mean? Like, that is guarantee you, fun as shit in the bedroom. Just don't give her your real name or take her to your real house. You know what I mean? Like, that's a hotel girl. That's it. You take her from the bar to the motel. You tell her your name is John, whatever it is. You know, and then don't give her your real number, and then be done. But you're gonna have a great night. The last place someone like that needs to be is in politics. That is issues on a whole nother level.
I'll just tell her my name's Michael T.
That's right. We'll all say Michael T. That's it. Put it up AOC's butt. I'll be real with you. All right. You know my tastes. I would fucking destroy AOC. I would tie her up to the ceiling.
That's because you like crazy.
I'm trying something different this time, actually. What I'm with isn't nuts. But yes, I absolutely do. My balls are adjusted for crazy. And I just like women like that. Like, what is she doing in politics? How is this person in politics? We need better bullshitters in politics. You know what I mean? You need better liars than that.
I'm kind of previewing what Parrot had said I might enjoy after the stream. Yeah, I kind of like her pushing her cleavage up there and bouncing it. Yeah, I kind of like that.
Hold on. All right, share it. Come on, thank you. What? Those are. Yes, I understand. Parrothead.
Nice shitter on that critter.
Yeah. Oh, good night, Pop Culture. It's good to see you, man.
Hey, Bob. I don't know. The only time I thought AOC looked halfway decent was that dance thing on the roof. The only time I really thought she looked okay. But now with the I'm
she said so much dumb shit, so much like ignorantly, dangerously dumb, offensive shit that at this point she's not even worth me hooking her up to a carotene closet. You know, she's not even worth that.
I don't even know why people would vote for her after she ran off so many goddamn jobs.
I mean, no, you're right. Papa, you're right. She's a little bit of a butterface. Yeah, I'm not right. But the crazy in her eyes and the body says, you know, tie me up and do things to me. You know.
Yeah, but some of those crazy eyes that she has looks like you might end up in the episode of Misery, where you're getting your ankles snapped by a sledgehammer.
You got to have control with a bitch like that. You have to maintain control. You have to. Don't take your eyes off it.
Michael T gives her neck down 8 to 10, 8 out of 10, but the face is 310.
I agree with that. I agree. I agree with that, Michael.
I don't know if I was going to bounce on any of them out there in Washington. It might be that Lauren Boebert.
Oh, I ain't seen her. What she look like?
She's not as bright as she's kind of not so bright either, but I will show you a picture.
Well, they ain't got to be smart. They just got to, can they make a sandwich? There's basics.
Let me find a good picture of her that you'll quite enjoy, I bet.
Okay. Hail to that, Mike.
We'll give you this one. Boom, boom, and boom. There you go.
Yeah, strong stance. She got a gun on her hip. All right. That smile's hiding a little bit of rage. Okay. Yeah.
I'd bounce on that one.
Yeah. I met. Yeah. She can make a sandwich.
Parrot had asked Michael what his score on Sarah Jessica Parker was, and it was a 1.7 out of 10.
He bring it up, Sarah Jessica. Yeah.
He went clear to the decimal points on that one.
Decimal. That is like he thought. There was thought put into there was.
He must have been asked this before if he's had it all the way to a decimal point.
It's not the Swamp Witch from Legend, but damn.
1.7.
1.7 is not sandwich making material. That is
that 1.7 might be just for the sandwich, and that's it.
maybe.
Oh, he said negative.
Negative
1.7.
Oh, it is a negative too. He did say negative 1.7.
So yeah, she can't even make a damn sandwich.
We are throwing her off a Spartan cliffside. That is fucked up. Damn, really, yo? But like, really, there are some ugly bitches out there.
Papa's like, women my age aren't attractive anymore. It's just a fact. Too many y'all are just thirsty as fuck.
Some dudes, yes, absolutely. And I'm not talking to see when I'm looking in retrospect, Papa, when I'm talking about some of these actresses, What's Natasha Henstridge look like? Is she still hot? Because she was one of my favorites. You remember her?
Let's see. I'm trying to find
God, she was one of my favorites.
a recent picture of her.
Nicole Kidman was one of my favorites.
Now, Nicole, I have seen recently, and no, you don't want to.
Yeah, I've seen her recently, too.
No.
Yeah.
I can't tell if any of these pictures of her are recent or not. Well, this one might be sort of recent.
Pam Anderson's trying so hard to still look good, and it's just not working, and I feel bad.
You know what the crazy thing is?
Yeah, she looks good. She's all right. Yeah.
Here's the crazy thing. If back in the early 90s, I'd told you that Roseanne Barr looks better than Madonna, y'all would have said I was fucked up.
Yeah. But she does.
But the crazy thing is, Roseanne Barr looks better than Madonna now.
I know. Isn't that nuts?
There's Natasha.
Yeah, Natasha look.
I think that's semi.
Semi. It's. I'm feeling. I'm sensing some testosterone. But yeah, I mean, Papa's right. I
be just thirsty as fuck.
I am a man who worships the Lord and the lady. So I look at Crohn's. I look at Crohn's as beautiful in different ways.
I did remember. And find her.
Yes, right. Madonna 2023. More plastic in her face than NASA has in space. Yes. Oh my God. Madonna is so fucked up. Honey, just age gracefully.
Here is a woman that is the same age as Madonna. Old Suzanne Huff.
Damn.
From the Bengals.
She still looks good. Yes. You can age gracefully. And I'm not saying like we all have different genes, you know, like we all have different, you know, things fall apart different times, whatever. You know, some of us got better genes than others, and whatever. But you know, like a woman who ages gracefully, to me, is way more attractive than whatever the fuck Madonna is. You know.
Okay, Parrot had sent some more pictures of
Oh, okay, all right.
your lady. Your lady. There
Oh,
you
he
go.
sent them to you. He sent them to you now because you paying attention. See, oh yeah, yeah. Natasha's all right, man. She's still looking good. Good for her. She all right. I mean, she up there, you know. She's looking good. Good for her. Hope Scarlett Johansson never ages. Like, god damn.
Well, she's only in her 30s right now.
ScarJo is incredibly hot. I don't know what the fuck. Like, you know, and then she's even, and it's like an incredible hot because honestly, her face proportion isn't perfect. You know, like you know what I mean? Like if you see her in her younger films, like you could tell, like the nose to mouth area ratio is definitely there's an issue. There's something, you know, it's out of whack a little bit there. But the way she carries herself, like the way that she looks, the way she dresses herself, the way, like that's just, she's gorgeous. Like I can forgive that little imperfection.
Well,
for the
it won't
overall.
matter. 20 years from now, we'll be so freaking senile it won't matter. We'll still think she looks hot.
I don't know. Will we become judgmental as we get older? Are we? I mean, we are a little judgmental.
Yeah, we'll probably be worse.
Yeah.
And Papa says, whatever, old bitches are gross.
Old bitches are gross. Papa's out there bagging 30-year-old, just got addicted to something within the first 3 months, still fucking crazy, still look good, still pliable. Then he throws them out.
You're 3 months old, you're past your expiration date, get the hell out.
Right. Yeah, all right, I'm starting to see sores. You got to get out of here.
Got a little stretch marks around your mouth there. You got to leave.
All right.
Oh, see what we've become.
Yeah, I know.
Folks.
Right. I know. 3 years ago, we'd be up here bitching about Star Wars.
Yeah, but I know how to cool Walton off really quickly.
Oh, what the fuck is that? What is going on? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, the fuck. Oh my god. I'm having a spasm. I'm really hurt. Stop.
Hey, at least I didn't do.
Oh, what the fuck is going on? You are confusing my genitalia, sir. Oh shit! Yes. Fucking yes.
Yeah, but if you notice, my face is on both of them.
That's great. That's great. All of you guys have improved in your editing and your video creation.
Oh hell! I was using the damn Face app thing from the phone.
Oh, is it a Face app thing? Okay, yeah. Because I just
because
nice. Janet from Another Planet uses that a lot.
I sat there while I had it. I was bored one day, and I made a ton of these, and some are quite disturbing.
I know you've shown me a couple. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Oh, it gets worse.
Done.
Now you know why my channel doesn't grow.
I'm checking, Parrot. I'm checking.
But I am the king.
damn. Hold up. I had to take my glasses off so I can see that better. Oh, man.
Michael's like, that did not need audio or video.
Mm. Oh, yeah, she's way still bangable. Thank the gods. Oh, God is blessed. Thank you, Parrothead. Thank you for that palate cleanser.
And you know what? You know what I gave Walton tonight?
Emotional, damn it!
Yes, I gave Walton emotional damage.
You did. It's not that hard. It's not that difficult. Growing a victim channel, it's not that hard.
If you didn't think you'd get it from your friends.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And disliked, unsubbed, and reported.
Oh, shit. Damn, Mike. Damn, Mike.
Hello, Dr. Alex.
What's up, Dr. Alex?
Uh-oh. Papa wants me to put my face on something that's probably his butt.
Oh, boy.
Let's see. Oh, well, I'll have to work on that one. I think I know somebody. He sent me the clip from Young Frankenstein. Not sure if he wants my face on Gene Wilder or Marty Feldman.
Fucking A, man.
But yeah, I would roll around the hay with Terry Garr. Hell yeah. Roll in the hay. I would have rolled with her any day back in the day. Or Madeline Kahn.
Madeline Kahn. Both of them, absolutely. Madeline Kahn, you know she was fun. You know she was
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
A bitch that can make you laugh. Shit.
Jump on up, Dr. Alex, if you want. Oh, Papa wants my face on Terry Garr for you.
That's really evil, Papa. That is evil. That's evil.
He wants me to roll around the hay just for you.
That's a boner from way back in the day. You're going to destroy that erection for me.
We're killing all his fantasies. Good night, Parrothead.
Good night, Parrothead. Good to see you, man. Thanks for the pictures.
Oh, man.
Oh, God. Deej.
I know. I ruin everything.
No, I'm in pain.
Yes, I briefly do sort of remember Terry Garr with Robin Williams.
Prince movie. I don't think I remember that. Or did I just wait till it has in the 90s? God, I miss the 90s. Things were so much easier. So much easier.
The 80s were so much easier.
Yeah, Alex, come on up here, brother. I need to give you the baton. I got to get to sleep.
Yeah, Walt needs to get to sleep.
The lady has a interview at 3 today, so she got me reading all kinds of books, man. I read 170 pages of a book called No Contact tonight.
Ah, I'm there.
Hello, Dr. Alex.
Hello, how are you?
Having a rough night, but we're getting through it, just having a stream and saying what the heck.
Good. Hope this makes you feel better, yeah?
Yeah, it does.
Just don't. If he shows any clips, Alex, don't watch him.
I'll have to play one for him, and it's this one because
I'm trying to send a distress signal. Stop talking about doctors.
I'm a doctor.
I'm the doctor.
I'm the doctor!
No, Doctor, I'm the doctor, and I say that you're not fit.
You may be a doctor, but I'm the doctor.
The original, you might say.
The definite article.
But probably not the one you expected.
A nice clip. There's nothing disturbing about that one.
no, I have played most of the disturbing ones before you arrived. And good night,
for
Michael
me.
T.
Good night, Mike.
Hashtag Blake Michael.
I was particularly pleased you played that one because I think... No, you won't have seen it. Well, you probably won't have seen it. I knocked up a very short trailer for using another AI voice, Paul McGann. And of course, that clip you just ran began and ended with the Paul McGann doctor, Eighth Doctor. So I'm going to fling that out at 7 o'clock this evening. It's only about 3 minutes long, but it's just a little bit of Paul McGann AI reading one of the Eighth Doctor stories I wrote. So that should be fun if you like.
Nice.
Could be. And yes, Stephen Walton, when we were talking about Doctor Who a few weeks ago, when I was bitching, Dr. Alex does Doctor Who, but he does it good.
Nice.
Way better than anything they put out now.
I was going to say it's a low bar you're setting there. I mean, we only have to be better than Chimbal, but yeah, thanks. I'll take that.
Well, I don't know. You're better than half of Moffat's stuff there too. So
Moffat was flagging a bit towards the end. Yeah, I'll give you that.
I'm gonna pass baton to you, Alex. Hang out with Deej. I'm gonna go to bed. Papa, I'm starting to feel like I didn't win. You're right. And
I told you. And by morning, you're gonna have to get up early and get a long hot shower and just try to loosen yourself up because you are going to be sore as hell.
I know. I'm not looking forward to it. All right, guys. Alex, it was nice meeting you, brother.
You too.
All right, y'all be good in the chat. Deej, I'll talk to you later, man.
Later.
And
that was Walton, the author, Stephen Walton.
Yay.
Yeah, he interviewed me a couple of weeks ago. He's doing the Phantom Menace Volume 2. And I was...
Tell me more about that.
Well, he put out the first book, a couple of years ago, folks, something like that. Where now he's putting out the second one, and he wanted a chapter on Doctor Who, so he went to me and Nerdrotic and had us both in a StreamYard here, where we could voice our opinions on where it went wrong.
Where do you start?
Yeah, and most of it was the Chimbal error.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious where you start. I mean, really, the things we griped about in the past before Chimbal came along really pale into insignificance now. I mean, I remember me and my fellow Whovian colleagues of my era and my geographical location would bemoan the Seventh Doctor a lot. I mean, when I said many times when McCoy got gunned down in the back alley, we were cheering. Now I really appreciate Sylvester McCoy he looks like a freaking acting genius compared to what we had afterwards. I mean, I don't mean Paul McGann; he was amazing, but yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, all the new Who.
Yeah,
New Who started off decent, started off good.
You mean before Chimbal, yeah?
Oh yeah, it started off good there with the Ninth Doctor. Going into the 10th Doctor. The 11th Doctor was good, but it was starting to get a little wonky there towards the end. Because I never really was a Claire fan.
Yes.
I couldn't stand that one.
Clara was a bit... my first impression of her, Jenna Louise Cole, isn't it? As soon as she took that role as a companion, she just struck me as... someone who'd wandered out of drama school and straight into that job. I mean, she reminded me, I have taught at some very privileged institutions stuffed full of people in the private sector in the education system, without going into too much detail. And I've seen a million girls like her who doing plays and she just struck me as an overprivileged person who had gone straight through drama school and landed this job and was given a role that was... a little bit too good in terms of the character was too perfect in many ways, yeah?
I didn't mind her as Souffle Girl inside the Dalek. But then when they brought her back, I was like, oh no, this is going to be horrible. We got Wednesday Addams running around with the Doctor.
It wasn't terrible, but it was edging towards not the best characterization I've ever seen.
I think they kept her around way too long.
Well, yeah, yes. There were things that could have been done with it. Moffat could have done things with that character, which were unfortunately left undone. But somebody rushed in and picked up the discarded pieces.
I kept hoping she would end up like Adric.
Yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying there. Yeah, I can see that.
Still not the worst companion ever, though. We did have a robot.
Oh God! Which robot? You're not talking about K9, for God's sake.
No, not K9. The one afterwards that was in the human form. What the hell?
I vaguely have a recollection of something along
those
lines.
Fifth Doctor. It's during the Fifth Doctor's run.
See,
Android.
I had already started to become a bit patchy in my watching after the Fourth Doctor, and progressively more patchy in my watching as the Doctors progressed through to the Seventh. I'm the worst Whovian in some ways because I did not watch it religiously. I have not gone back and rewatched it religiously. Although, to be that said, subsequently since Jimbal came on the scene, I did go back and watch the first, second, and third Doctors all the way through for the first time, which is well worth doing. But such is the
Chameleon.
Say again?
Chameleon was the name of the robot.
Robot. It vaguely rings a bell, but I can't say.
And no, not Papa. We're not talking about Rose.
Rose is a robot?
No, he was asked about which girl we were talking about, and he asked the little blonde. No, that's Rose. No, we weren't talking about Rose.
Definitely Clara we're talking about. But yeah, not the worst by a long way. I didn't at the time strongly object to Clara as a character. I just had a few niggling problems and doubts that she reminded me of too many overprivileged privately educated drama school actresses. Like, yeah, another one.
I didn't have too much of a problem with Bill, except for the fact that she had to remind us every week that she liked girls.
Yeah, the ham-fisted heavy signposting. Again, I wonder if it was Moffat's fault, how much he was being prodded, particularly towards the end of his run, to do certain things that he wouldn't naturally have done as a storyteller.
Or was he actually the one doing it because he just threw his name on it and he was too busy with Sherlock?
Yeah, if he's responsible for it, then shame on him. If not, it's a shame that the BBC is their management is overpopulated with idiots.
I think they are overpopulated with idiots.
I think that's a likely outcome, yes.
They took a show that was doing really rather well, and now it's kind of like horrible in the ratings, and they've had to resort to going back to a previous Doctor to try to win back fans.
And the most successful showrunner of the new era as well.
Yeah, Papa doesn't know what we're talking about.
It was a sci-fi show on BBC TV.
Well, he knows it. He just has no idea what companions we're talking about because it's all the new ones, and I don't think he watches any of the new ones.
Yeah. I do like the new Who and the old Who, but it's just the very latest ones the very latest one that was just
It was this whole last run with the chin balls.
Yes.
That completely destroyed every canon there was to the show.
Yeah, it's quite remarkable how someone so utterly lacking in writing ability and just show running talent gets promoted to such a high level. But then being promoted by people and nepotism is kind of par for the course of the BBC and large swathes of the publishing industry in the UK, probably in the US as well, I bet.
Oh yeah, and I have no faith in it, even though people are like, you got to give it a chance. Russell's coming back, and I have no faith because Disney has their fingers in it.
Yeah. I mean, I'll approach it with exactly the same attitude I approached the Whittaker one before anyone watched it, and the same attitude I approached Matt Smith when he came on board. I wasn't particularly swept away by the announcement of Matt Smith because he was such a young actor. I thought, oh my God, this perpetual chasing of ever younger actors in the role. Soon we'll have a fetus cast as the Doctor. But 3 years in to Matt Smith, I'd heard nothing but good things, and I finally went back and watched the first of his run and thought, wow, this is brilliant. I did not go and watch Chimbal Who because I heard nothing but awful reviews of his work. And I thought, let's not taint my experience of Doctor Who by going and watching this crap. And I think I did the right thing.
You did. I forced myself through 2 series of it just because at that time I was doing the debates with other people over on Orville Nation, so I actually had to know what I was talking about. But my brain melted.
Yeah, you have my sympathy. I mean, Star Trek, STD was the thing that taught me not to go and watch crap. After I watched 6 episodes of STD when it first came out, I thought, this is just utter dross. I'm not watching any more of this crap. But it soured my appreciation of Star Trek. So I thought, let's not do that with any other series you like.
That's why I'm worried when they keep trying to announce that they're going to bring stuff back like Stargate and Firefly and such. Yep. It's like, what the hell are they going to do to this?
Exactly.
But at least we have all the old episodes.
Yeah, exactly. There's no need. There's no need to watch certainly Chimble's crap because there's so much older, better stuff out there.
I'll go back and watch Troughton and Baker and Pertwee.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That was the best era. Those three doctors.
I tend to agree. I mean, I'm biased. I was born under Baker, Tom Baker. And so the first 6 years of my life were Tom Baker as the Doctor. It's, you basically had me there. Everything after that point was a little bit disappointing and progressively so.
Yeah, I really kind of got depressed with Colin Baker.
Yeah.
That's where it kind of really lost me.
Yeah, the Wet Vet was not bad. It's still Doctor Who, but it wasn't quite Tom Baker. It's like Pete Davidson is great, but not that great.
No, that was when I was like a young doctor. What the heck's going on here? And I was super excited with Capaldi.
Yeah.
Like, finally, we're going to get a proper older doctor.
Exactly.
And then the writing went to hell.
Yes, it was such a wasted opportunity. One of the best actors in the new era, I've said, doing it, but unsupported by the writing, which had some... Go on, sorry.
And then how they screwed him over and got rid of him.
Yeah, he would have wanted to do three more series, and if they had decent writing, it would have been brilliant, but they didn't. But never fear, we had 2 out of 3 of those 3 extra series down, season 12, season 13, and I'm 8 or 9 stories of the 14 we need for season 14. I just need Svi Lebetkin, the rabbi from another planet, Eon, my editor, to write her story. Jesse Milestone is apparently halfway through writing a story. Haven't seen it yet. Jeff Hicks, World Class Bullshitters, is apparently writing a story. Haven't seen it yet. If they all suddenly come up with their stories, it'll be finished. And I want that book out way before any new Who comes out.
Well, you got a few months.
Yeah, but Hare and the Tortoise, I want to take it easy.
True.
Mm-hmm. Do you fancy writing the story, Deej?
I can't write. I'm not that creative.
No.
I can get some ideas in my head, but I can never translate it to paper because it just does not come out anywhere near like a real story. It looks like a third grader.
You can always do a sort of bullet pointy sketch of a story. Always flesh it out from there.
I was just never super creative like that.
I just like to encourage people to do these things as well.
I'll try, but it's just my brain gets locked.
I understand that as well. We all have bits where we get stuck in what we're doing.
Now, when it comes to music, that sticks to the brain.
Music sticks to your brain.
Oh yeah, that's why I got into the whole name that tune thing. There's another channel, Haunstar's channel. We do name that tune over there on Sunday nights.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Of course, they forced me into retirement because I kept whipping everybody. Now I'm the host.
Yes, they've curtailed you. They've imprisoned you in the host slot.
I did come out of retirement this last Sunday, though.
Oh, did you whip everyone's ass?
Well, I was whipping everybody except one person because I was letting her. I wanted to face her in the final round.
Mm-hmm.
And then my co-host pulled a surprise guest in and kicked me out of the final round.
Ah, that doesn't sound fair.
He brought in Tom Connors, which used to be another one that was on with us all the time from Midnight's Edge.
Yeah.
Because he's another big music person. It used to be the big battles back and forth between me and him. But he decided, since I was in second place, to bump me out to put against the winner. And then Tom ended up getting his butt kicked by her.
Oh, well. It would have been fun to see you get your butt kicked. I mean, kicking her butt. I mean,
no, you said it right the first time, because Bird was wishing to see me get my butt kicked too. Bird was quite cruel to me yesterday on his stream.
What did he do? What did he do?
Oh, he was talking about how he liked the fact that I got kicked out and I deserved it. Then again, you haven't seen the newest part from Captain Foley did to me the other night either.
What happened?
You know Trek Yards, right?
Yeah.
Foley? Okay, well, this is what he said to me. I will.
Am I fired again? Yeah, you're fucking absolutely fired. All your promotions are redacted. Like, dude, why would you have to fuck yourself like that? Why? You're clipping all this shit, aren't you? You're gonna have a fucking montage of all the times you were. I said you were right. I said you were wrong. I said you were fired. I said you were rehired. I said you were promoted during this live. You're gonna have them all and play them on your channel, aren't you? Well, you've absolutely been fired again because you're an asshole.
Well, you're right.
Everybody agrees with that one ending part. Oh, there's Birds. Bird is awake. I don't know why Bird's awake. Bird, you're supposed to be sleeping. Go back to sleep. Back to sleep, Bird. It's not time for you to wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Been feeling bad. You've been feeling ill. You need your sleep. Go back to sleep.
Definitely.
And he says, "Hey, Doc," even though he's still half asleep and can't type.
Hello.
But I've learned how to translate his sleep typing.
So, what was I going to say? I can't remember what I was going to say now. Oh yeah, I'm actually going to do. I did those Beyond the Horizon videos.
Yep.
I'm doing another one. Hopefully, I'm in the middle of writing the script for it right now. I was just watching my intro for another one to get an idea. I'm going to do spoilers for everyone. Phage, the Virus That Cures, which is a Horizon episode from 1997, so it's like 26 years old. And at the time, it looked like they would be using viruses to defeat bacteria and other infections like next day. Obviously, with 26 years down the line, that hasn't happened. But this video is an interesting picture of how things were then and how we thought they were going to go. And I'll augment it with a few extra bits of information I've gleaned since, where we can see the progress we have had in using viruses for curing stuff, which isn't brilliant, but it's not zero either. But anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing. There you go. For the rest of today, I think.
Cool.
And also, I have a friend who lives in Tbilisi, and he is also a doctor. Neither of us are virology or biology, but he might hopefully come in and do the live stream afterwards, the 8 o'clock live stream we do after the 7 p.m. showing. So I'll have some local knowledge, although neither of us know anything about viruses, really.
Cool. I do have a question now. I remember your motorcycle.
Yeah.
When are you going to put together a Spitfire? You need your own Spitfire. Yeah, I want to see you put together a Spitfire now.
Well, the bike is barely working as it is. It is working now, thank God. But it's one of its cylinders has not got good compression, so I'm going to get a mechanic who's had a look at it before to come in and do a little bit tweaking with it, because I've gone as far as I can go with it, really. It's so frustrating because it's so close to being really working really well, because when it does run well, it's pulling away like I've never known it pull before, and it's a little 125. It's not a big bike by any stretch, but it's now feeling like a bike that wants to do stuff. And then after half an hour, it gets overheated and dies, and I have to wait for 10 minutes for it to cool down. Then I can run it again. But we need to fix that, and then it's done. As for Spitfire, where would I put it?
I don't know where. At least I didn't say something like an Avro Lancaster.
Oh, yes, you were being perfectly reasonable. That's right.
I'm never reasonable. We know that. I just wanted to crack a joke about, since the bike video was so cool watching you do that one, I just wanted to up your game there and see if you were in on it.
Well, one mechanical disaster at a time.
Hey, don't worry. If you'd got the Spitfire, I was actually going to say, when are you going to build your own TARDIS?
Yeah, well, this might be one.
Now, well, yeah, you could be in one right now, and I just don't know it because it's disguised.
Exactly. Does that remind me of anything? I can't remember.
Question, though. What was the best interior for you for a TARDIS?
Sometimes a bit of an old stick in the mud, and I like the well, I say the Fourth Doctor's, but the Fourth Doctor doesn't really depart vastly from the first three Doctors. But the original white interior with the roundels is what I kind of like. Of the new era stuff, I guess, what was it? I guess the fifth Doctor's, even Capaldi's TARDIS wasn't bad. Although I would prefer it to be a bit more white and roundel covered.
Yeah, I'm the crazy one. I love the Eighth Doctor's interior.
See, that's the one I really it was grand and big, and it really sort of foreshadows stuff that's going to come in the TV series and the reboot. But I didn't particularly like the Eighth Doctor's over the top vast cathedral.
I kind of like that. He had a fireplace, and he could sit there and read in his chair. And that's where I kind of think the Capaldi's Doctor kind of went towards that route.
Yes. And I did kind of like Capaldi's, but it was a little bit more hexagonally inspired than the vast, amorphous, not entirely well-defined shape of the Eighth Doctor's vastness.
But I will agree, you can't beat the classic look. Got to have the round things.
Indeed, the roundels are awesome. I did enjoy, by the way, everyone I'm working with seems to be obsessed with the Time Meddler, or the Meddling Monk, as they like to call them sometimes. Old Media Guy has written a story, which I'm sure you're aware of, which has the Meddling Monk in it, the old Time Meddler. The Svi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from Another Planet, his story he's actually submitted half of it to me, hasn't quite finished it yet, has the Meddling Monk or the Time Meddler in it. It's like everyone seems to love the Time Meddler, but what I enjoyed doing when I wrote the Time Meddler episode in season 13 was I got to use the original interior of the TARDIS when they broke into the Time Meddler's TARDIS, because he still had it on the original background. So I did enjoy playing with the TARDIS, which had the proper visuals. And of course, spoilers, it got shrunk again, just like the first Doctor did with the Time Meddler the first time. So, yeah, there you go. Cool.
That is funny. That is funny.
Oh, no, not again.
If I can ever get the thoughts going, I will not use the Meddling Monk.
Good. I'd love it.
I would have to involve the Rani.
I've already used the Rani.
Fine, I won't use the Rani.
Please don't. It would actually make it a lot easier to slot into season 14 if you didn't. In fact, I'm trying to encourage everyone to do this, but with middling success, is to just don't use any of the original. Don't use any of the original monsters if you can. I mean, in season 12, what did I use? I used the cat kind, which came up in the New Who. I used Levithia, which is in Old Who, obviously, but it's not the main thing. I tried to use as little pre-used stuff as possible, bizarrely, even though I was using lots of old Doctor callbacks. And in season 13, the entire setup was completely outside of any Doctor Who that had been there before, except the one episode where the Meddling Monk came back, of course. I think Who can be at its best when it's entirely new, when it's using its own new ideas. Obviously, Chimbal tried to do that and completely fell on his ass or face, or they're very similar. But it should be possible for a competent writer to write Doctor Who without hoovering up all the old Whovian stuff that's existed before, I think.
Well, I won't use any aliens that absorb people so their faces are on their butts.
Very good. Although there's the Absorbaloth, didn't that do that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where the one person ended up, was on his butt.
No idea.
that was a horrible episode.
It was. It was not a good idea.
It was taken
from... Go on.
No, you go on.
Well, it was taken from an idea that was submitted to a children's program called Bleep Peter. But my God, I can only imagine how aghast and horrified that child and then its parents were at what came out from the idea.
Yeah, the only thing I liked about that episode was listening to him do "Don't Let Me Down, Bruce." That was the only part, was when they jammed.
It's a good song.
That whole episode, that was horrible.
Oh, yeah. Was that RTD or Moffat? I can't remember now.
It was.
I think it's
I think,
RTD.
I think that was Russell.
Yeah.
Hi, Dan.
I'm not multitasking.
I just don't have too much faith in Russell, though.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. He obviously has the skills and the history to do it right and do it well.
I know he has the history. I know he has the brain to do it and everything else. I just think he's also one of those that's been too infected with what they push now, and I think he's going to continue down it.
I do worry that he'll be either willingly or unwillingly shoved into messaging, yes, which seems to be all that mainstream media seems to do nowadays, which is why you get so little good narrative coming out of mainstream media these days, because the message trumps story, and that's why it's always going to fall down.
Hey, good morning, John. I think they're just going to keep pushing messages and not a damn good story. I think you're going to get a decent story here with Tenet back, but then I think it's just going to go all downhill again.
Yeah. I mean, David Tennant can make some pretty mediocre stuff look good and make it popular, that's for sure. I mean, if we go back to Chimble for one more time, everyone goes on and on about Broadchurch. And, but he did Broadchurch. Yeah, no. He got David Tennant in a role in that show, which elevated its popularity above what it would ever otherwise be. Otherwise, it's just bloody procedural crime drama, a step below probably Midsummer Murders or something like that, or to put it in US context, one spin-off away from Law and Order, but a really bad one. Maybe he can do a half-assed crime drama, but he can't write, good material.
And we saw that with that stupid Timeless Child crap.
The whole thing, basically, this entire run, basically.
And then destroying Gallifrey again and turning them into cyber Time Lords. What? Technically, if they regenerated, they would regenerate out of the cyber part anyway. You would think.
You'd have thought, wouldn't you? Yeah.
But no, they just regenerate back into cyber Time Lords again.
Well,
horrible.
Nonsensical, idiotic writing.
But I have kind of fixed her as a Time Lord.
Really?
I have fixed her, yeah.
How to do that? What was that?
That was my face on her.
Right.
I even did this one.
Oh, very nice. Very good. I kind of like that.
I fixed it. I took over the position. I am now the Time Lord.
I think your intonation, your voice, your acting would actually also be far superior. But rather like Capaldi, you would be undercut by piss-poor scripts.
True. And then we'd have to bring him back.
Very good.
Or
you did them all, virtually. Yeah.
No, I did not do Smith. I did not do a Matt Smith one.
Yeah. Oh, I assume you watched the little mini trailer I put out yesterday, yeah?
Yes. I did actually catch that one.
Did you like the Tom Baker?
How can you not love Tom Baker?
I think what I meant was, do you think the Tom Baker, artificial intelligence Tom Baker, was sufficiently close?
It's really close. It is.
Yeah, it took a lot of work to do that one, actually. More than any of the other ones I've done so far. And I'm not the one doing the AI, but you kind of have to feed it the right stuff to get it to work properly, yeah?
Yeah, that's true, because we've had to put up with LTG playing around with AI lately.
Yeah.
And he's trying everything he can think of. And I'm just waiting for the day when I hear my voice on a stream when I'm not there.
I do worry about that, yeah. Us being AI copied for nefarious purposes. But of course, we're only using AI for good reasons. We are pure of heart.
Yeah, but there's way too many people that'll use it to try to make something out of nothing.
Yeah. So you want to know how I made Tom Baker? A lot harder than I thought originally.
Yeah, go ahead and after I say good morning, 47 Yorktown from Eastern Canada.
So, as I'm sure you're aware, as you know, Bob, as you know, Deej, I also pumped out Tom Baker reading Journey to the Center of the Earth 2 days ago, yeah?
Mm.
That recording is really good. You know, classic 77, peak Tom Baker. But the recording, even though I cleaned it up, had too many wobbles and artifacts. And when you tried to use it on its own in the AI, it produced a really convincing Tom Baker voice, but with artifacts and wobbles and hisses and extra sounds, which is really annoying. I had another Tom Baker recording on YouTube, which I discovered, which is him reading his autobiography, which has none of those artifacts, but he's a little bit older when he's reading it. And when I used just that, yeah, it sounded like Tom Baker, but not the Tom Baker we all love, yeah?
True.
So what I did was I took 10 samples of the older Tom Baker, the 4 samples that were the best from the 77 one with all the crap and crackle, threw them all into the AI, and it sat there for about half an hour going processing, and then eventually spat out this combined Tom Baker Doctor, which the one you heard, and it actually does sound good, but it was not easy, obviously.
Yeah, I haven't got into any of that, so I have no idea how hard it would be to do or how easy or nothing like that. And I think I'm just going to avoid that because the temptation for me to make something that sounds like LDG and put it to a weird thing would be too much.
Of course, yes. Oh, I did say I was going to. Maybe I didn't say. I'm going to pump out this evening at 7 o'clock. I'll do the 8th Doctor one. Paul McGann is actually quite easy to artificially create.
Well, I'll definitely have to check that out after I wake up, if I ever fall asleep.
Yeah,
I've still not been asleep.
I'm sorry.
It's almost 5:30 in the morning here, and I'm still awake, and I've been up since almost 24 hours now.
Let the neck. You do need sleep now.
Yeah, but I can't fall asleep. I lay down, and I think I will find out for sure at the end of next month. But I think I'm suffering from neuropathy.
Which is you have to let me know.
It's basically right now causing my hands and feet to feel numb at times, to vibrate at times, to feel like electricity is shooting through them, like needles are being jabbed into me.
Yeah. Do they know?
I tried to sleep all night last night, and I just laid there, and I just gave up and jumped up and started streaming.
I have a lot of sympathy for you. Do they know what causes this?
It could be a result of the back issue that I have with the crushed nerve cluster, or it could be a result of the diabetes. It could be multiple things causing it. But I can't see the specialist until the end of next month.
Yeah, you have my sympathy. Don't want to go into details, but I have some medical problems at the moment, which means my right hand is also numb, lacks strength and feeling. Something to do with my spine. I'm not going any further than that. But it means at the moment I can't play guitar. I can't even handwrite adequately. I mean, I have just been handwriting stuff, but it's a complete mess, even by my not that high standards. I can't fence at all with my right hand, which is my primary hand, which is very frustrating. It's getting a little bit better now, but it's still not healed, and I won't see the doctor specialist until December, apparently.
Yeah, I was out a few weeks ago out the farm trying to use a pitchfork, and I could barely hold on to it. I kept losing my grip on it and everything else, and it's just a real pain in the rear end.
Yes, you have my sympathy, and now greater understanding that half of me is not working properly, which is so frustrating, isn't it?
It is. But I'm blaming old age.
Yeah, me too.
Dan said apparently the next TARDIS interior will be wheelchair friendly.
It better be.
Yeah,
me.
somebody will come in and sue him. You can't be running this. It's not handicap accessible.
Yeah, you've got to be careful about making it too handicap accessible because then Davros will get in.
Actually, who needs a ramp anyway? He can just materialize over the person, and he's already inside.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
It's
And
not
also,
like it's not like it hasn't happened before.
yeah, and they move things. He's moved things around inside the TARDIS using materialization before, and I've certainly had him doing that for sure. So yeah, it's perfectly accessible to anyone and anything.
And if you get somebody you really find annoying, you can just dump the room.
Yeah. Yeah. Or I only recently watched these, like in the last couple of years, or even year. But I do like the way when Salamander, the one who looked like the second Doctor, gets chucked out of the TARDIS by having the doors open while it's in flight, and he just slides out the door and is lost forever in the space-time vortex. But yeah.
I really enjoyed when the TARDIS kicked Whittaker out there right after she regenerated. I was really, really hoping, yes, we got her, and the TARDIS got rid of her. But no. Somehow she survived falling from orbit to the Earth.
Yeah. I know. Kind of really told you how it's going to run for the rest of the tenure.
Yeah. And the 2 series I wasted watching.
Yes, I'm very sorry you had to do that. I certainly did not.
But apparently, I guess I would have never found out about Space Races.
Space Racist, yeah. I'm aware of the plot lines because I watched other people's reviews of them, which is probably the only way to do it with retaining any sanity.
Yeah. Just let the other people watch it and then sit back and let them explain it to you.
Yes. A filter.
I didn't like the way they went with Davros either. Later in the episodes.
In
with
the Capaldi.
Yeah. Capaldi. I didn't like where they went with him either on that.
It was a bit... Yeah, I kind of like... You know the episode where he rescues him, young Capaldi?
As the child.
Yeah. I liked aspects of that episode, particularly the first time you hear Capaldi calling to Davros across the battlefield, and you can't see him, it's just mist and a voice. Capaldi never sounded more like the Fourth Doctor than when he said those lines. And it was like, ooh, that's spooky. But those few high points aside, yeah, I think Davros stopped trying to make him too sympathetic in some ways. I mean, some people just are bad.
I will give props to Chinballs though.
Uh-oh.
On the last episode.
Go on.
That he did. I've not watched the entire episode, but I have watched the clips on YouTube. When he used prior doctors and actually gave you FaceTime between Deegan and the Fifth Doctor and Ace and her doctor.
Yeah.
I did enjoy that part. I did enjoy seeing McGann live on film again on the camera as the doctor.
And I haven't watched those clips, but I can imagine they would be lovely. But
it's hilarious with McGann though, because all the other ones are dressed up like in the robes and stuff of Time Lords.
Yeah.
Except for McGann.
What was he dressed in?
Just kind of like normal. Now let me get the clip. I will show you. Let's see here. At least find it. How much I can play of this, but the Ace meets Tegan one. Okay, 13 doctors. Now I'll probably have to break this up. So we'll play a little bit, pause, play a little bit, pause. Yes, you bet. Fan service like Picard.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I did like it. So we have the beginning part here. And I will.
Question is, what are we going to do about it?
Now, we'll pause here because, the BBC would probably come after my ass on this one.
Yeah. I'm sorry, it's already been spoiled by having Whittaker's face pop up in the middle of that.
True, but.
Do about what?
Ah!
This is supposed to be handed over. You can't ruin it for the next one. And you were doing so well.
Not really. You weren't doing well at all. No, she was not doing well at all. But as you can see, they're all dressed.
Where am I exactly? Because the last thing I remember is being
sort of
forced to read
Time Lordy robes.
That's why we're here.
And then here's
Hey!
Madame.
Right, he's wearing the outfit he had from the YouTube special, which I always get the title of,
Yep.
which is a very nice little special as well. I like that. Although, as you now know, because you've seen season 13, I call into question whether or not the Sisterhood of Khan actually gave him a regeneration at all. Maybe it was just some sort of Time Lord anabolic steroid that bumped his Eighth Doctor on a little bit and gave him a sort of face drop and turned him into what's his face? God damn it, his name's gone out of my head. Who was the War Doctor?
John Hurt.
John Hurt. Yeah.
John Hurt.
So he had a face drop that turned him into John Hurt, but it wasn't a proper regeneration.
Well, if you go with that theory, then the numbers would line back up.
They would, wouldn't they?
But then that would also mess up the entire Matt Smith ending.
Yeah, it would. But then it could have been just a stunt by the Time Lords to make him indebted to them.
True, but it didn't matter after that because the only other time he saw the Time Lords was when he showed up to kick Rassilon off of Gallifrey.
Yes, indeed. Which was kind of fun. I enjoyed that bit.
Well, I enjoyed the second part of it. The first part where he's just kept dying over and over and over, that got a little tedious for me.
Yeah, and that story basically is two stories that are written under Big Finish, Rishal Shuffle together. And I know this because one of them was my frickin' story. It was me and, what was it? One after it, which I've forgotten the name of it. But the two stories, one after the other in one volume of short trips. If you riffle shuffle them together, you get the story that Moffat produced for him punching his way through the crystals to get forward in time. But it's like, come on, you could have credited us, man.
Yeah, they ripped you off.
Oh, yeah.
Just typical BBC shit.
Yeah. Basically that.
I could also say it's basically the same shit everybody does, because if you watch Picard third season, it's nothing but rip-offs.
Indeed.
They've stole the plot lines from the Wrath of Khan and everything else. It's just like, the hell.
Yeah, it's a shame they can't. Well, I'm not averse to ripping stuff off, but just don't rip it off so blatantly, and don't do it. Don't do it without any subtlety whatsoever. I mean, try and make it new while you're ripping it off. I rip off stuff in the stuff I write all the time. If rip off means I'm using ideas from older literature, often it's not. Sometimes it's film, sometimes it's TV, but mostly I'm ripping off stuff that I have read, like the entire back catalogue of Michael Moorcock, H.G. Wells, H.P. Lovecraft, Robert E. Howard, Tolkien, a million authors out there you can be taking ideas from. Just don't take it in a chunk without doing anything to it.
True.
What was I watching? Oh, I've just been editing Capaldi AI doing episode 6 of season 12, which is kind of Star Wars plus the Adventure Game, which is an obscure children's TV series from the 80s in the BBC. And it's those two things. Oh, and a bit of Indiana Jones messed up and ruffled together. But it wouldn't be any one of those three things if you watch the episode, listen to the episode. It's not those three things, obviously, on its own. But you use the inspiration, but you don't copy it and paste it into some barely changed thing, which is what the thing like Chimbal does and others.
Well, people tried to tell me I was nuts about the Wrath of Khan thing, but come on. They ended up inside of a nebula to have a fight while Picard finds out that he has a son.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Jesus Christ. It's just so ham-fisted, lacking in imagination and skill.
I mean, just one maybe the nebula thing. I could have just said, "Nah, okay." We've seen it happen before, like in Insurrection and that. But when they hammed it in with Picard finding out that he actually had a son, nah, that's too much like Wrath of Khan right there.
Yep.
Can't tell me you didn't rip it all off.
Yep. It's just. Where have all the writers gone? where has all the creative talent gone? I'm pretty damn sure it still exists on this planet, the same quantities it ever did. But I guess they might be more expensive.
More expensive, and basically this whole Picard season 3 has been nothing but member berries the entire way.
Hmm.
Though I am happy they did put my NX-01 refit on screen. So I got. So it's canon now. We didn't get it because they canceled Enterprise too soon for it to be on screen there, but they gave it to us now. Plus, they showed the original Connie, the Enterprise A. They showed.
Yeah.
They showed the damn Bird of Prey that they stole.
Yeah.
They showed the Discovery. They showed, or not Discovery. They showed the Defiant, Voyager, all these ships at a shipyard museum.
Right. That's a convenient way to get the member berries up there in all one go.
Yep. Just throw them all out there in one episode where you get to see them. There you go. Have fun. Horrible thing, though, is you find out that Section 31 has Captain Kirk's body for some reason.
Well, yeah. Why not?
What the hell? They had Picard's body, too. Of course, the main plot line is the bad guys have stole Picard's body.
Where might that go, I wonder?
Yeah, that's the way things have fallen now with Star Trek. They've into writing about body stealing.
It's a sad time. It's a sad time living.
The only time a body should be stolen is when the master needs one to live in.
Yeah, exactly. What was I going to say? On a positive note, because I think we should have a positive note after all this bemoaning the current state of mainstream media. We are living in an exciting, if somewhat piratical and unpredictable age where we can make our own stuff now. I mean, me and others are the evidence. You can make better stuff yourself, and it's becoming increasingly easy to do so. Being able to use the AI voices on my older works, which have the older doctors in, is freaking amazing way to breathe new life into it. And we don't need to rely on someone, unfortunately, Big Finish for all, they were awesome. We don't need to rely on them anymore to make our audio adventures. We can do it. Video is going to be coming soon. I mean, Speak's going on all about it all the time. We're this far away from having AI-generated visuals that we can go with it. And then we're going to be making our own content.
The only thing I worry about is when we start seeing all this, are they going to start coming after all these independent creators?
Oh, God, yes. Of course they will. I'm just waiting for my stuff to be cobbled and clobbered as soon as they have found a decent excuse to do it.
I was checking the analytics to see if I got nailed yet on that clip of... But no, they haven't nailed me yet on it, so maybe I got by with pausing it enough that they're not going to nail me on it.
Yes. Victory. That reminded me, navigating the copyright bots is a real pain in the ass, isn't it?
It is, and especially when they give you no set rules, rhyme or reason to what you're doing. They just nail you for a 5-second clip.
Yeah, I know. And whereas on other occasions, they'll miss it entirely.
5 seconds. What's 5 seconds going to hurt?
I know. sometimes it's completely weird. I mean, when I've put whole film, you've seen I've put whole films up on YouTube and they haven't been clobbered, or they've been done in a very friendly way. When I put the Wombles movie from '77 up, it got copyright claimed, which I would expect, but not blocked. So the people who made the film originally copyright claimed it, but left it up, which was brilliant. That's exactly what you couldn't ask for more, really, could you?
Well, I can, because sometimes I've been claimed against things that are public domain.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's not good. No.
And they're just trying to make a quick buck off of somebody, but they're too dumb to look that I'm not even monetized. They ain't going to make $1 off me.
Yeah. Likewise, of course. Well, they think they will, because they can put adverts on the thing that's been copyright claimed. You won't get the money, but they will. I think that's how it works. Anyway.
I did see you doing cartoons this past weekend, too.
What, me? Sorry?
An animated thing I seen a few days ago that you were doing a live stream.
Yeah.
Now, I was lurking. I didn't say anything, but I was there lurking, watching.
Yeah. I mean, those cartoons are not public domain, but most of them, whoever owns the copyright doesn't seem to be caring, so they are going up. Except for about a handful were being copyright snaffled by this group called Lasso Media, who seems to be just pouncing on people for other people's copyrights. But most of them, they were some of the Sherlock Holmes ones, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, most of them are not being chased for copyright, haven't been chased for copyright, and they're up there now, restored. I've done the video and audio up to the best quality I can for everyone to enjoy. Last one of those is out this Saturday, in fact, which will be The Adventures of Robin Hood. Twing.
Awesome. I'll have to
And
tune
then
in. Check it out.
No more cartoons. Yeah.
The last one, I was trying to lay down and get comfortable, but I need something to watch, so I turned on YouTube and I seen you were streaming, so I just clicked on it while I was laying there, and couldn't really type because I didn't have the keyboard next to me, but I was like, I'll watch Dr. Alex's channel for a little while and see what this is about.
Westwood Ho, that was that one. I've never seen that story before, actually, until I put it up to be watched. It's a fun little adventure.
It was. I was interested, and it was something I'd never seen before, and I was like, yep. How I'm going to spend my morning.
Yeah. I've said this, I don't think I said this to you, but right now I feel like my tiny little YouTube channel is actually pumping out more actual, genuine, narratively fulfilling content than most mainstream channels out there.
Well, it is, actually. That's why I preferred to have went to yours at that point. Nothing else even excited me that day. Not even the stuff on the regular TV excited me. And it was like, man, I'm going to watch Dr. Alex.
It's a strange world we live in, isn't it?
It is. Now, if somebody wakes up early and starts watching my stuff for some reason in the early morning, I'm going to worry about them. Yes, I'm talking to you, Bird. That Bird didn't hear me because he's already asleep again.
Yeah. Well, the stuff you do, and the Bird does it a lot of the time, is not really designed to be really watched. It's like talk radio. It's there for the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, but for some reason, some people do go back and watch it.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're not rewatchable. It's just that wasn't their main purpose, is it?
Now, for some reason, somebody likes a certain birthday video that I put out, because it's still getting clicks at past 4,000 views.
Which one's that? Wait.
It was a happy birthday video that I was wearing the rainbow unicorn outfit. Because for a while I was just picking out random names of people, singing happy birthday to them and throwing it up.
Yeah.
See what stuff. And this one's, I think, Zach. It's over 4,000 views now and still going.
Clearly that outfit needs to be employed more often.
I don't know. It's so tight and uncomfortable, and I don't like rainbows all over me.
Follow those clicks.
I only originally wore that outfit because they paid me $350 to wear the damn thing.
Ah, fair enough. Huh. If people would like to pay me a bit more money, like some money, I might be able to put out more of those AI things, because I'm running out of credit for the month on the AI machine. So I kind of have to slow down my content production because I can't afford to make it more.
47 Yorktown said, I rewatched Deej, but I'm weird.
Yeah. I mean, we're all a bit weird, and we rewatch these frequently, I suspect. But my point was that the stuff I've been shoving out there is designed to be picked up and watched as many times as people can, because they are whole cartoons, audio books, films. They should be, hopefully watched forever, as long as YouTube survives. Yeah.
And it's like people like you, Resolute Germ, he does the Saturday morning cartoons. Mr. Londell does some of the old classic movies that he can get away with.
Yes.
It's like everybody. I did that last 48 hours live stream I did. I did Night of the Living Dead, House on Haunted Hill, Last Man on Earth. Of course, all three of those had some idiots that tried to claim things during it, even though they are public domain.
Huh.
But the fourth movie I watched, nobody tried to claim, and I can tell you why. It was Terror in Tiny Town. It was a movie from the 1930s, and it was a Western with all midgets.
Now I'm gonna have to search out that stream.
Because they were riding ponies around. The bar scene, they could practically walk under the swinging doors. They really didn't have to push them out of the way. They could have just walked right under them.
How terribly insensitive! How dare you put something like that up on telly, on YouTube?
It was comical. I'd never seen it before. I'd always heard the name of the movie, and I was like going, middle of the night, we had nothing to do. I said, what the heck, we're going to watch Terror in Tiny Town.
Yeah, so they were giving tiny people employment long before Star Wars.
That's right. And before The Wizard of Oz. I think this one came out before The Wizard of Oz, too.
Yeah. Indeed. Oh. I think that you did a good public service there, putting that stuff out.
We laughed.
Yeah.
I don't think I could watch it again, though.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
The plot to it wasn't the best.
Yeah. So, yeah, I've got these. You probably may have noticed on a couple of the videos I've thrown up where I put these warning cards. Hello, Tony Nash. Those warning cards, warning for the heart of thinking. This film, video, writing may involve ideas that were commonly held at the time it was made, because you have to have these warnings for the heart of thinking.
Yeah, you do, because there's too many weirdos that get triggered by too much these days.
Yes, that strange sensation of irritation and uncomfortableness they feel in their head might be their brain starting to work.
Yvette says, watch H.G. Wells' Things to Come, 1936. Very disturbing on Mr. Lundell's channel. I have actually watched Things to Come. It is a kind of dystopian type movie.
I get confused. Things to come.
I seen one of the channels I was looking at even had the old What was... I can't think of the name.
Have I seen that film?
I just know I got to get some dang money together so I can get BritBox.
Yes.
I've been watching a show lately that is on here in the States, but it's a ripoff of a British show.
Right.
Ghost. I want to see the British version, because I've been laughing at the American version, but I know they're never as good. Found that out when I watched Being Human.
Yes. So I got distracted by The Shape of Things to Come. Yes, it was loosely adapted to by H.G. Wells to the film by Alexander Korda called Things to Come in 1936. And I think that's the one you were watching.
Hello, Yvette.
Hello.
Oh, it's Yvette. Hello, Yvette.
Yeah, I've got 25 minutes break. So I jumped on.
This is now officially the British Deej stream.
Well, you know, I haven't spoken to Dr. Alex in a while. I want to say hello.
Hello. So
Hello.
yeah, I'm busy distracting myself doing what I should be doing in terms of getting the next Beyond the Horizons episode up and running. So this is not helping my productivity.
No.
Bad Deej. Bad Deej.
Yeah. Well, I've just had 2 weeks off because we're just starting a brand new project on the first. So I wanted to use up some holiday. And Deej streamed on Saturday, and I was like, I want a nap because the clocks go forward tomorrow. And then I got work the next day at 6 a.m. And LDG kept us hanging for 2.5 hours, didn't he?
Yeah. Just I asked him to make a simple little clip for me. And of course, with LDG, nothing's ever simple because he thinks he needs to add to it to expand the idea of what
Oh my God.
you just simply wanted.
Deej and I were practically asleep, the two of us, live on DG's stream, waiting for LDG.
Well, that wasn't the most unfortunate thing because then we had the one person that actually pooped his pants on the stream.
Oh, jeez, yeah. He made this god-awful sound. He said he needed to go for his morning thing. He made this god-awful sound, and then you muted himself, and Deej and I are like, holy crap.
Literally, holy crap.
Literally. I'm still in trouble about Wordle yesterday.
Why?
I literally, in the backstage, because we get to do it like after midnight. So I generally do it before I go to sleep. I didn't this morning. I was out cold by 10:30 last night, first day back at work. But so yeah, yesterday Sunday I'd gone into the stream, backstage and said, "Wow, that was a shit word." That's all I said.
Right.
And the answer was guano. Well, I haven't heard the end of it. I literally haven't heard the end of it. I thought it was right off the cuff as well. I wasn't thinking.
Sometimes often the best ones.
Yeah, absolutely. I said you're just jealous because you didn't come up with it.
He was
Yeah.
lurking a little while ago, so
Who's that?
LDG was lurking in
Oh,
the
was
chat
he?
a
I
while
tried
ago.
to wake him up. I went in the backstage, yelled at him, and said I was coming on here.
Well, he woke up, I think, during my first hour I was on.
Yeah, you were on really early. I couldn't even stay. I grabbed a quick copy, said hello, and had to bounce again. Yeah.
Well, it's only 6 a.m. now.
12 here nearly.
Yes. Unfortunately, I may have to go soon. I have chores that I need
Well,
to do.
I will probably be going soon too myself.
I want someone to do my chores.
All the vibrating is starting to calm down finally, so I might be able to go to sleep. I don't know though.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Shit, we said his name.
Yeah, well, I did yell very loudly at him.
There you go.
You ask and you shall receive.
He's-
Good morning.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, my voice. La 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 la. 1 second. Sorry.
You want to see me do a magic trick, Dr. Alex?
Go on.
I can make
I swear to
LDG
God, if
disappear.
I'm not behind my computer. I swear to God. it's
Oh,
2
put
a.m.
it on! Put it
You owe
on!
me. You owe me. You.
Oh, that's all as far as I had to get.
Wow. that was a magic trick. Yeah. He's back.
He always does come back, but he hates that video because it'll go through that song 3 times, and the little kid's going tennis ball throw against the wall, and then it goes to help me forget about my cancer.
Yes. Bizarre song.
Now, DJ, I did say I would put Ghost on in the backstage on BritBox through my Cosme room.
I know,
For
but
you.
Ghost?
Yeah,
half
the
time-
British
half-
version.
half the time when I finally
four.
get to where I can fall asleep, then you're awake, and when I wake up, you're going to sleep. So it's like, I wish
Well,
I
you
could
could
get
just
on-
let me know when you want to watch it. I'll put it on in the Cosme room,
I
and I'll
thought
go to
Deej
sleep
didn't
anyway.
like that. Whoa. I like Ghost.
Yeah,
But I
the
brought up
British
Deej.
version
Deej
he
said
wants to
didn't
see.
like it.
But the
He wants-
Cosme, watching it in Cosme is much better because I don't have to put up with you talking through it.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, you can excuse all you want talking through bullshit. Okay, I'm not Darren. Okay,
He is.
I don't need to reenact and you know every single scene. I know how to stay quiet. Ghost is a
taken
good
years,
show though.
But he does know how to stay quiet now.
I like the show Ghost, but all I've seen is the American version so far. I
That's
have
why he
not
wants
seen.
BritBox.
Wait, you caught fully up on the American?
I told you that like days
Yeah,
ago.
he
I was,
did.
Dude, my brain is still waking up right now. Can you just humor me?
It was like being human. I'd seen the American version, and I
Okay,
went back
so-
and watched the British version. The British version was
Yeah, you
much
should have
better.
started with. You should have started with the UK version.
Oh, no. See, I start with the crap version and then go back to the good version, so I'm not disappointed.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're all quiet.
Right. I'm going to go and do those horrible chores before I apparently fall asleep, even though it's only midday. So
Well, no, that's the thing. At Deej stream, we put people to sleep, so that's my fault too.
I see. So I shouldn't feel at all worried by this.
People personally, they get up in the middle of the night. They see I'm streaming. They come to my stream so I can put them back to sleep. It happens all the time.
Well,
Yeah,
you're
that's what happened to me this morning when.
doing a good job, but I have to go. But thank you for having me, Deej.
And thank you for stopping by and popping up and talking Who with me.
And you're very welcome. And also, hi, LDG and events, and bye. It's great to see you
Take
again.
care, Dr.
No worries.
Alex.
Hey,
Thank you. Bye bye.
good to see you.
Make sure, folks, got to subscribe to Dr. Alex. Yeah, see, 2.5 hours I've been streaming.
Yeah, I was up earlier.
I know, you said son of a bitch in chat.
Yeah, I got out, saw you were streaming. I was like, God damn it, couldn't come on. Ended up passing back out. I wanted to come on, but it was just too early.
It's okay. We've been going on and going and going, and we've had a fairly good show.
Yeah, and what did I miss?
Some disgusting conversation with Stephen Morton, I will say.
Yeah,
that.
we were talking about females and stuff, and yeah, of course Papa Cotton and all them Parrot Head were all in there egging us on. So yeah, there was that part of it, and then Dr. Alex come in, and it all uplifted to pleasant and good conversation.
Lovely.
Where
Yeah,
we
Sandy.
good, nice. We were
What did you have to
behaving
say?
ourselves.
Careful. She loves to do that. Or he loves to do that. Sorry. Damn cat.
I'm glad he added that to the end of that.
Oh,
Yeah, I was starting to wonder who in the hell he was talking about.
my roommate's going to work.
Good
Morning, Captain.
Good morning, LDG.
Morning.
Good morning to Captain Fandom Nerd.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, so I was kind of aggravated because I figured if you were streaming that early,
I was having
That,
a rough night.
you weren't. No. I'm sure you were having a great night, but
Good morning, Poe.
I was gonna miss you by the time I actually woke up.
Well, as you can see, we are still here.
I was surprised because when I woke up just minutes ago, I had to hurry the f up.
And good morning, both. Bone, thanks for dropping a like before work.
Hey, Bone. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen Bone.
Bone dropping a like and like dropping a bone. Thank you. Be here all night, everyone.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd be going by the time I finished for lunch, did you?
No, I'm still trying to get these damn feet to quit the whole shit so I can lay down.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Getting tired of this, getting maybe 3 hours of sleep makes me drag.
Mm.
But I may stream tonight too, so shh.
And you're streaming tonight? What? Double feature?
I may do a double feature today because somebody's upset that I didn't do Jackbox last Tuesday, so I'm gonna have to do it tonight.
Mm. Well, I know what time you do those, and I'd love to be there, but I can't.
Yeah, it'll be like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning for you.
Yeah.
It may not go long. Depends upon how many people show up because it's never that fun if it's only 4 or 5 people. I was actually surprised how many viewers I had for first 90 minutes tonight.
Hmm.
I was holding in double digits most of the time.
Wow.
So I was helping somebody get through their morning.
I did have the YouTube tab open and kept trying to flick back when I could. But, yeah.
I figure I'll stream long enough to get to the 3-hour mark, and then I will attempt sleep again.
Well, you know what time I take lunch, so.
Hopefully I don't wake Bird up again.
No. He was awake, was he? Oh, bless.
Yeah, he popped in for a short bit.
Did he actually type coherently?
Well, here's this one. And here's this one.
What's that say?
Doc.
Yeah, he wasn't awake.
Yeah. The first one he typed was sorry, D. No, he got that out. and then it just went downhill from there and he went back to sleep. So
yeah.
He needs as much sleep as he can get right now.
Yeah. I agree.
Put LGG back to sleep.
I'm here.
I grew up on Men.
Scare you.
Oh, I thought NB was here.
No, I just wanted to scare you.
Yeah, you did.
Philip Gaming was even here.
Yeah, he's on the really low end of the time zone, though. California.
He was about ready to go to sleep when I started streaming, and it was like, what the hell are you still doing awake now anyway? Like, it would have been 12:30. He should have been asleep already.
Swing by. Oh.
Oh, thanks, Deej. That's helped.
It's contagious.
Yeah, it is. Actually, I got a little story about that. I used to amuse myself on the London Underground, the Tube, whatever you call it, in America, the London one. And when I was traveling from Uxbridge into town. Most of it was outdoors, which is weird for the underground. That's always amused me. And I used to sit there yawning on purpose to see how many people I could get yawning, because it was like a 45-minute train journey in. And every time I did it, I could get the whole carriage going. So, yeah, it is definitely contagious.
I've done it before. It's fun.
Yeah. I think one of my favourites was standing at the bottom of Blackpool Tower, looking up with my mouth open, like shock. And about 2 minutes later, there was about 20 people doing the same thing behind me. That was a big winner.
One thing I wanted to do was get a bunch of little pigs. Well, not a bunch. I wanted to get 4 of them. Number them 1, 2, 3, and 5. Turn them loose in Walmart. Then let them spend the next couple hours trying to find number 4.
4. I love that. Oh, that's good.
I like doing asshole things like that.
I used to always walk into elevators, I nearly said lifts, and face the wrong way on purpose because it makes everyone uncomfortable.
Watching a video the other day, some guy was dressed like Michael Myers inside an elevator with a little keyboard, and all he was doing was playing the music. So the doors would open up, so somebody tried to come in, and all of a sudden they'd see him sitting there like that. They'd take off running, and a couple of them even screamed.
Yep. Oh, I can believe it. Actually, there's a group on Facebook that do like these mini shorts of Michael Myers, Freddy, and I can't remember the other one, Jason, and that, but in family environments. It's really weird, but they're funny, and they're shorts. I'm like a lot of things on Facebook.
And then for some reason, I keep watching this one guy going around looking for pubs with pianos in them to play boogie woogie in.
Okay. Well, you'd have a fine time over here.
Well, he's from there.
Oh, there's plenty of pubs with piano. Apart from new pubs, all the old pubs have a piano in them. I know.
His name is Terry Miles, and he's British, and he goes all over. Sometimes he'll go like, I don't know, it looked like a train station or something to play on the piano there. And then other times he's doing videos. He just walks into a pub, looks for a piano, and sits down and starts playing, and everybody just starts going crazy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The older pubs are always the best.
And it's kind of comical because he kind of looks like a homeless dude.
Oh my goodness.
Let me see if I bring a video up of his real quick so you see what he looks like. It's just weird, but he's a damn good piano player. Really damn good.
Well, that's what everyone likes in a pub.
Okay. I won't play the sound. Then I'll probably get nailed. But this is the dude here.
Oh, wow.
He just... the guy there with the glasses.
Yeah.
That's him. He goes
Wow.
all over the place.
Brilliant.
Oh boy. LDG's still in bed.
Yeah. No, he was making his coffee.
I am up.
I don't want to know about
my coffee.
I don't want to know about your personal business.
Oh.
And see, there's the groan. think we're finally putting all the viewers to sleep.
Yeah,
The numbers are dropping.
yeah. I'm taking that
Everybody's getting-
personally.
Everybody's getting no, it's me. This is what I do. I put people to sleep.
I've only got a couple more minutes.
Yeah, I only got 10 more minutes. I'm gonna call this one a stream. 3 hours is enough.
Well, I hope you get some sleep, Deej.
I'm going to try. I've got the phone shut off, so no one can sit there and wake me up.
Yep.
Even though one of these nights I'm gonna call LTGs and leave a message of tennis balls.
Yeah, I think that's
I
a
swear to God,
must.
dude.
Just hopefully it doesn't wake them up in the middle of the night when I do it.
It won't. Once he's out, heaven and earth could move and he wouldn't hear it.
I don't know. There was the other day when he was trying to go to sleep and we thought he was out and we played tennis balls. He started getting all mad. We caught him just on that last second of consciousness.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really can't. Good job.
Tennis balls thrown against the wall.
Shut up, I swear
Bounce,
to
ba
God,
bounce,
dude.
bounce,
You
bounce,
fucking
bounce.
said that shit yesterday after I made that damn video for you. Unreal.
I said I was.
Whatever, dude.
You just didn't believe me.
Whatever.
Wow, he is. That's morning LDG. Whatever.
Yep, that's morning. That's morning LDG. It's gonna take him an hour before he's up and going fully, and
yeah,
he's got tons of work ahead of him.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything?
So far, no, you haven't really missed anything.
No, last night.
I was out cold early last night.
It's Tuesday, right? That's right.
Yeah.
Tim's off.
It's Tuesday now.
Did I miss Quantum Leap last night?
Probably. I
I
don't know.
don't know. I don't know.
Did you watch it?
No, I'm asking. Let me see here. I thought last week's episode was the finale. Friendly Skies. Yeah, I think that was last week's. I think.
That's the one
Friendly
where they made
Skies.
Ziggy the bad person. Or
Yeah,
AI.
Ziggy's
Or
bad.
that been interrupted?
Sorry, Deej.
I'm looking, trying to find episode list here.
Oh wait, yeah, this is. Yeah, okay, so there's a new one. Yay, there's a new episode to watch.
Yay. I wouldn't say
Well, yeah,
that.
this is- I mean, it's not the greatest recreation. It's right up there with the recreation of MacGyver, but
I don't know.
watchable.
I don't
I'm
watch
looking-
meh.
Actually, I am looking at a news article from just a few minutes ago, and it says Quantum Leap Season 1 broke a major rule from the original series.
Only one?
They're talking. Apparently, it's from the season finale because this is the season finale tonight.
Ah, great. I'm glad I'm not watching.
And it says in this article that it broke a major rule.
Wonderful.
What's that?
I'm looking. I'm scanning.
Damn it, I've got to go.
Scan faster, damn it.
It says the end of Friendly Skies show Ben re-emerging in what seems to be his own body and
Oh.
what looked to be the remnants of the Quantum Leap lab.
And not the waiting room. There's no waiting room in it. That's why I stopped watching after two episodes.
And then apparently Ben wondered why it's snowing in Los Angeles.
All right, Deej, I hope you get some sleep. I might see you
Wonder if it
later.
goes to the future.
LDG, I will see you later. Have a good day.
Alright,
I'm going to
sweetie.
get back to work.
Have a good day, honey. Thank you. And I swear to God, if you came into the underground just to mind manipulate me and tell me what today's wordle was, I'm
I told
going
Deej.
to kill you. I heard you talking to Deej earlier saying, "Oh, I went into the underground to wake him up." I'm like, "Yeah, what'd you come in here? Did you come in here and cry wordle?"
And yes, you are correct. He went into the future.
Oh, sweet. See, that's what I'm thinking. Good. Cool.
Because apparently he went in. He's informed that it's the effects of nuclear winter.
Yeah, that's still breaking the big rule in Quantum Leap. All right, guys. Have a good one. I will see
Have
you
a good one.
later. Bye, bye.
So there, I spoiled the whole episode. You didn't even have to watch it. I just told you what happened.
No, I still gotta watch it. I mean, it's I'm watching The Sopranos. I'm on season 2, by the way.
I don't watch The Sopranos.
I've never seen it before, so I gotta find something to put on to kill the time while I'm working and doing stuff here, and I'm running out of shows. But I was like, I really didn't watch Sopranos, so let me start watching. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. It's not bad, not horrible.
Oh, wait a minute. See, this wasn't the season finale. Next week is. Next week is.
The fuck, dude.
Well, it started talking like it was one, and then I read further down, and it says Quantum Leap Season 1 is almost done. So tune in to Season 1 finale on Monday, April 3rd.
Okay.
So there's this one,
that's
this
good.
episode,
So
and next week.
All right.
Yeah, the one you watched today, and then next week. But apparently they broke the rule.
I know the show isn't exactly like perfect, and I know it's not exactly even like enjoyable. Slightly enjoyable. It's like the MacGyver reboot. It's not quite what you expected, but it could have been a lot worse. Yeah, okay, it's kind of like but it's at least something. I'll tell you this much. Okay, I'll tell you this much. Quantum Leap is more Quantum Leap than Picard is Star Trek. And that's not saying much. I mean, I'm slightly. But at least Quantum Leap's Quantum Leap.
Yeah, well, at least Night Court's Night Court.
And Night Court's doing pretty good too, by the way. Did I miss? Oh shit! I bet you I'm behind on Night Court.
No, there hasn't been a new Night Court. I checked.
Was that a season finale? The last one?
I don't know, but I checked last weekend this past weekend during the weekend, and there was no new episodes from what I'd seen. So I don't know if it's just like a mid-season break or doing their mid-season bullshit where they go away for a month or two and then come back or some shit. I don't know, but yeah, there wasn't anything new.
Merrick Ghost USA is doing that right now. I thought we only had to wait a week, but the next new episode is not till the 30th.
I hate when they do this shit now.
Yeah, I know. We got 5 episodes left of USA Ghost for the season 2.
They don't even sit there and give full seasons anymore, and yet they still split them up.
Yep. I think there was one show that had like 2 hiatuses in a single season.
Back in my day, we used to get 22 to 24 episodes of a series. Now we're lucky to get 10.
I used to get 22, 24, 25, 26, I think sometimes. No breaks in the middle, just nonstop. Week after week after week after week after week after week after week after.
Yeah, they'd play the series, they would rerun the series, and then take a break over the summer usually.
Mm-hmm. You tell them.
Now the
Tell 'em not,
bastards.
man. Yeah.
Now them bastards give you about 5 episodes and take a break for a month or two, and then give you 5 more, and then you got to wait a year.
Yep. And then if you're really lucky, they'll do double shooting where they shoot 2 seasons back to back. God. So then
But still
have to
make you wait
end
the
up-
year.
Yeah, you still have to make you wait the year.
Or you do things like Doctor Who and film some and show you, and then you wait 2 years before you get a new one.
Oh, Doctor Who's horrible, dude. They made us wait. They're almost as bad as Rick and Morty, making us wait an extra year. Rick and Morty had as one, I think one hiatus was like literally 3 fucking years.
I may have to start watching Beavis and Butthead. See what the new ones are like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm going to attempt to go to sleep now.
Them to go to sleep.
It's been a 3-hour stream. Get really bored.
3-hour stream.
A 3-hour tour. And if you get really
Just
bored,
the way
you
you
can go
said
back.
that.
Yeah, real bored though. There's plenty there for you to watch and listen to. Me and Stephen Walton for the longest. Dr. Alex showed up.
Yeah, well, I got, like I said, got Quantum Leap to watch. I got the rest of your show to watch. Got that Plan B, but I'm still waiting for the next episode to drop. That that dial up time travel slash Groundhog Day series. It's pretty cool. You just make a phone call, pay $10,000, and tell them what time you want to go to, and you wake up the next morning in the past.
I gotta try to find 2 old shows I used to watch. See if they're streaming anywhere.
What's that?
There was one show called 7 Days. Time travel show.
7 days, dude. Oh my God, you didn't finish 7?
Oh no, I finished that. It's been so damn
Oh.
long since I've watched it.
Yeah, dude, that got crazy, dude. And it had that one guy in it. Yeah, 7. I remember that. What was the other one?
I don't know what it's on. I gotta start searching around for it whenever I wake up later today and see if I can find where it is.
No.
I miss that show. That was a good show.
No, what's the other show you said? You said it was 2
Oh,
shows.
Forever Night.
Forever Night. Forever Nights.
It's a cop
Forever
show.
Night.
The cop show, but the cop's a vampire.
Vampire. Okay, God, sparkly cop vampire show.
No, he's
thank
not
you.
He's not sparkly. This was fucking in the 80s, dude. Long before sparkly shit. And
So
he couldn't go out in the
48
daylight.
hours?
No, but he couldn't go out in the daylight like a normal vampire. He couldn't do that shit. He was a night cop.
Forever Night would sound familiar. God, it sounds familiar. Is that the guy from Angel or something?
No. Back
Or the
in
guy
80s,
from
too.
Beauty and the Beast or whatever that show was. It had a famous actor in it, didn't it? Didn't it have some fucking dark-haired? Crap! I can't think of this. This is what I'm saying. I'm not good with names, man.
It was
I think I
Gerard
remember.
Wynn Davies was the cop.
Okay.
Nigel Bennett was in it though, but
I'm trying to I was trying to think of the freaking movie, but with David Glover in it. David Glover? Am I saying his name right? With the show with the Glover and Tango and Cash guy. Fucking
right here's
God.
the cast of Forever Night.
Okay.
The one sitting is the cop vampire. One standing above him was the bad guy cop. And the chick in the red she worked at the morgue at the police department and helped get him blood to drink. The other dude
Gotcha.
standing behind her was the cop named Skanky. Then the chick
Stanky?
with the Skanky. Then the chick in the black dress was another vampire, but she ran a nightclub. The other guy was just like the chief of police. A good show. Hello, Kronos. A good show.
Yeah. And I'm still waiting for the boys. God, it feels like it's been forever.
Last Son of K just popped in here too. Good morning, and he said Forever Night was awesome.
Did he fight other vampires?
Yeah, he fought other vampires. And he would do normal cop things.
Normal cop things with fangs. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And if he ever got caught out in the morning where he couldn't get home, he'd just crawl in the trunk of his car and go to sleep. Good show. Of course, when I saw it, like being said, it was a Canadian series. The TV channels that I watched it on played it at nighttime, so I'd have to stay up late to watch it. No, Kronos, I'm going to attempt to go to sleep now. I tried to sleep all night, couldn't do it. Figured, what the hell, I'd just get up and stream and give the rest of the insomniacs something to watch while I tried to wear myself completely out.
Yes, yes. We all thank Deej for giving us something to pass the time with.
Oh, you slept through it all. Don't worry.
I tried not to, but just haven't been having the best night's sleep lately, man. I don't know what the hell.
Oh, neither have I. And
Well,
Kronos just claims that he's woke.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Captain Fan the Nerd will stream or something.
I get woke once a day.
Who else can take over? But as I say, it's been fun. It's been a pleasure. I thank all my guests tonight: Stephen Walton earlier, Dr. Alex, Yvette, and LDG for all popping up here in the thing, and what I got to say.
Am I fired again? Yeah, you're fucking absolutely fired. All your promotions are redacted. Like, dude, why would you have to fuck yourself like that? Why? You're clipping all this shit, aren't you? You're gonna have a fucking montage of all the times I said you were right, I said you were wrong, said you were fired, said you were rehired, said you were promoted during this live. You're gonna have them all and play them on your channel, aren't you? Well, you've absolutely been fired again because you're an asshole. You're fired from talking to me and being my friend and being on my channel. Get the hell out of here. Go on, go on, get the hell out of here.
It's like you can hear him. Take your tennis balls with you.